I've been stuck in some of the world's most intense war zones, like in Syria. No words can describe the feeling of standing here right now and looking at all this destruction. Afghanistan.
I'm looking at 2 giant trucks with big military guys.
Yemen.
For the last hour, we have been driving through Al-Qaeda territory, and it's really scary.
Libya.
I can't sleep because there's freaking gunfire and bombs out the window.
And Iran. From being trapped in a country when all borders were closed,
what are we gonna do?
To hiding in areas that were actively being bombed.
Shit, we just heard a bomb strike.
I'm gonna share with you the 4 most intense war zones that I've ever traveled through.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
We're starting in Pakistan, where I found myself stranded with no way out.
I flew to Pakistan with my friend Lee to visit the most remote villages in South Central Asia and to see the beautiful mountain regions of the north. But I never could have predicted that India would launch a series of deadly attacks in the same region where I'm traveling.
And the Pakistani military says 26 people were killed.
Now I am desperate to find an exit as missiles fly left and right and every airport is closed.
Our flight just got canceled. What are we gonna do?
How are we gonna make it safely out of the country? Will we have to cross overland to Afghanistan and deal with the Taliban? And what happens when our next move could mean life or death?
This military compound is the one that was bombed this morning from India.
But first, let's rewind 48 hours to the start of our trip on a food tour in Lahore, where I'm going on a $10 budget challenge.
It's pretty insane to roll through the streets here. I feel like I'm gonna get my arm chopped off at any second, but it's awesome. If you can't already tell by the smile on my face, I am stoked to be back in Pakistan. This is one of my favorite countries in the world, and there's so much to unpack here. Dude, this is huge. Oh my God. That is a jacuzzi of chickpeas. Oh my God, that is insane. Look at all the steam that's coming off of it. So there's the hole right there. And it goes down into the tub. This is authentic Pakistani Lahori breakfast right here. Hell yeah. Oh, this freshly made. Look at this bite. Welcome to Pakistan. That is really spicy and really delicious. Salam alaikum.
Welcome to Pakistan.
Thank you. There's so much to see in Lahore. It's an amazing place.
Exactly.
Lots of colors, smiles.
Lahore is a vibrant city and has loads of food options, and I'm excited to try out this next spot that is famous for its aloo paratha.
It's like a savory pancake with potatoes in it. Really oily and greasy and really flavorful. Wow.
That was delicious, but a little spicy. So to cool down, I'm gonna try this freshly made sugarcane juice.
Oh, that is so sweet and so good.
Last but certainly not least is biryani, a staple in Pakistan.
Out of everything I've had today, this is by far the best.
And if you think biryani brings the heat, just wait until you see what I'm gonna do next.
This is the fire haircut in Pakistan. Whoa! Ah! Woo! Now I'm getting cold water on my hair. Ah, this is what I need.
Feeling relaxed?
Yeah, now I am. Not before. We are doing a regular haircut now. What is that? Oh, it's a massage. I'm down for that. It feels really good.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Damn, I don't even know what to think right now. That's the fire haircut in Pakistan.
A trip to Lahore wouldn't be complete without a visit to the most important site in town, and it's going to set the tone for the rest of my trip here in Pakistan.
We've made it to Badshahi Mosque here in Lahore, and Lee has a pink dress on. that he paid some lady 30 cents for.
That's true, I did.
But this is Lee's first time here. What do you think, bro?
Pretty cool to be in a new place. It doesn't happen too often.
It's like no tourists here. I mean, it's just completely empty. It's such a pleasure to be here and see this.
After an epic day exploring Lahore, we hop on a flight to Skardu, a tiny town deep in Gilgit, Baltistan, in the heart of Kashmir, which is the root of the conflict because it's claimed by both India and Pakistan. It's home to many of the highest mountains on Earth, and this is where the real quest begins to explore remote villages, meet locals, and get lost in one of the most untamed places in South Central Asia. I mean, the view out the airplane window is absolutely insane.
Through the mountains, glaciers, and we have arrived in Skardu. How you doing? I'm Drew.
Welcome.
Pleasure.
Welcome.
Salam alaikum.
Our driver.
Well, we've been driving for a total of 45 minutes, and the car broke down already. So the driver is now getting water to pour in it. No idea what's going on here, just pouring a bunch of water into the engine. What happened?
The engine heated up, so we have now a little brake. So to cool it down,
least I got my bag of popcorn here. It says Skardu crispy popcorn. We've made it here to Satpara Lake, which is this incredible green alpine lake right here in the middle of the mountains. Nobody around. This is just stunning. The nature up here in northern Pakistan and this whole region of the world, including Afghanistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, even India. It's some of the best in the world. A pleasure to be here in the Himalayas again and witness it firsthand.
Next up, we're driving to Shigar, deep in the Karakoram Mountains. The world's second tallest peak is here, called K2, and the surrounding areas are filled with ancient stories.
Pretty nice people on the streets here. Everyone's super friendly. Hey man, how you doing? How is the Shigar? Good? Zafar, tell me about this place.
Here you see the village life. The people are walking, chatting, the kids are playing, and the ladies doing washing. The people are very friendly and very hospitable.
How come there's so many cows here? It feels like India with the cows, but you don't see that in Lahore.
Okay, the size of the cows you see smaller because they are the mountain cows. In Lahore, you see more buffalo, and buffalo here cannot survive.
We've come across a polo ground. I've never actually seen polo being played in my life. Dude, look at that backdrop. Holy crap. Hanging with the bros, watching some polo. Marco.
Polo.
Dude, it's so cool. It's like they're playing hockey on horses. What makes you happy in life?
Okay, the polo player, the polo makes him happy.
So polo makes him happy. Polo, I like that. That's a good answer. Hello, how are you? Hello.
Traveling through northern Pakistan feels like a dream. Warm smiles, unforgettable nature, and pleasant surprises on every corner. However, the next morning is when everything changed.
Dude, holy crap. I just woke up to like dozens of text messages from my friends asking if I'm okay. And look at the front page of CNN. Oh my god. This is insane, dude. Oh man. It's crazy.
The scariest part is that I'm currently in Pakistani Kashmir, only 2 towns away from where the bombs were dropped. I'm worried that this will spiral into a larger war with all the chaos happening in the world, and I'm terrified that both India and Pakistan are nuclear powers. I realize that I will have no way to leave Pakistan, so I grab my phone to call my travel agent to see what my options are.
Hey bro, what's up? Pretty crazy to be stuck in a country where the borders are closed.
It's crazy. I mean, they're not completely closed, right? You could technically go to Afghanistan, but you'd need a visa, and then going through the border is tricky.
I also made too much content on Taliban. They don't want me there.
What about the Chinese border?
I can't go to Xinjiang. It's really restricted. I already made content there recently. Do you think Islamabad airport will open?
Opening, reopening, reclosing, and so on. Did you register to the STEP program, the U.S. embassy
Do you think the U.S. would charter a flight out?
Yeah, looking at the difficulty of the place, you should register. At least they know where you are. They can send you up-to-date information whenever, or they will tell you options that they have or something like this.
Just keep me updated on the progress, all right? Thanks, man. A side note that I haven't brought up yet is I have been super sick. I woke up with fever and chills and nausea, and then I had really bad diarrhea from something I ate. So all I can really stomach right now is bananas. But at least we have beautiful nature all around us. It could be worse. I mean, it could be stuck in like, I don't know, Burundi. That wouldn't be as fun. All right, so we are gonna journey onwards. We got a toilet paper. Just because the roadside is gonna be calling for that. All right, and here we go. Better get comfortable.
We decided not to move back, to move forward. Quickly reach Hunza Valley because that part is the most safe place for us.
The Hunza Valley might just be the most breathtaking region in all of Pakistan and has been on my bucket list for a long time. Even though there's tension in the air, we're driving away from Kashmir in the conflict zone, which also means unsafe road conditions.
Dude, this whole guardrail is blocked. Like, you can see all the landslides that have happened. Crazy.
Okay, behind me is one of the highest mountains called Rakaposhi, 7788 meters.
So right here you can actually see the old Silk Road, the mountain that goes all the way around and zigzags around the mountain. So cool.
Okay, here we are at the junction point of 3 mighty mountain ranges. The Himalaya, in the middle is Karakoram, and left side is the Hindu Kush. Indeed, Himalaya, which starts from Nepal, it comes and ends here. And then here is also the confluence of 2 rivers, the Indus River and Gilgit River.
This drive so far is absolutely breathtaking, but I'm still aware of the danger we face. We still have a long way to get to our next destination, the town of Gilgit, but we want to make the most out of the situation while we're here. And that leads us to a wild suspension bridge that we just spot on the side of the road.
You got people walking across, you got people ziplining across. Just like everywhere else in this region, the backdrop is just insane. All right, so we are walking on the bridge, but I have to look down because if I look up, I'm gonna step in the middle of it and I will split the bridge and potentially fall. How's it going, Lee? It's actually really cool. My mom could not handle this. Deanna could not handle this too. All right, so we are gonna zip line back. Ciao.
Ready? 1, 2, let's go. Yeah, boy.
$3 a ride, or about 1,000 rupees. Thank you.
Ready?
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, this is sick. Oh my God. Look at these views. Woo! So awesome. Pakistan. Oh, hell, dude. Did that happen to you too? Yeah. Jesus, there's no easier way to do that. Oh my God.
It's been an epic day exploring the Hunza Valley, and we have made it to our little guest house where I'm going to check in with my wife, Deanna, who's worried about my safety.
Hi, cutie pie.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, I'm tired.
Did you know that there was a war here?
Yeah, I know that. Why are you there?
I'm trying to get out, but all the airports are closed, so Lee and I are gonna get on the next flight out.
When?
Ideally Saturday.
How far are you from the thing?
You know, when the news came out, I was like in the next town of what was bombed. I love you.
Love you. Your hair looks funny.
Because your
hair looks so funny.
I got the sides of it cut when they did the fire haircut. They cut the sides. Love you.
Love you.
I am in beautiful Gilgit. It's a town in northern Pakistan in the Hunza Valley, near India, near China, near Afghanistan, near Tajikistan. It is just a wonderful place on planet Earth. Many people think of Pakistan as dirty and disgusting, but guess what? Here is mountain air and glacier water and really friendly people. It's such a pleasure to be here right now and just take in the beautiful views. Assalamu alaikum. Everyone is super friendly. They come up to you on the streets. They want to say hi, ask where you're from. And you also notice a lot of the faces here are white. They're not all dark because Pakistan is very diverse.
Wa alaikum salam.
My name is Drew.
Muslim.
Pakistan, no Muslim. Jewish. Yehudi.
Musliman ho na.
Khudafez. You are Muslim. Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Kef khalik. Tamam. Alhamdulillah.
Gilgit is a beautiful town filled with amazing people, and I feel so lucky that we ended up here. But there are still constant reminders of why we're scrambling to get out of the country, even here in this tiny town.
There's a protest going on, a Pakistan protest. Holy crap. It's crazy. Everyone's walking, holding Pakistani flags and chanting. I don't know what they're saying. Hi. Okay, Zafar. People here seem to be unbothered by war. Everything is very normal. Shops are open. Kids are going to school. Why is that? I mean, if you turn on the news, everything's crazy.
This sort of a little bit crazy things, it normally happens on the border. It's not very much unusual. But the media, it exaggerates it. Here you see the life is quite normal. You won't see in the market, schools are open, markets open, everything.
Yeah, I receive like thousands of messages from my friends and family because on the front page of CNN it shows that. So, at what point do you feel nervous or scared?
I myself, not at all.
Never.
Because we are used to it.
You say there's nothing to get scared of, but if you look at Muzaffarabad, like 8 people died in bomb attacks.
Okay, it was definitely not inside Muzaffarabad. It was in the outskirts of Muzaffarabad where it was a bit targeted.
Okay, so they're targeted attacks.
Yeah.
It's not like the city here is going to be blown up.
No, not at all.
So you're not worried at all?
No.
Good. If you're not worried, then I'm not worried.
Definitely not. Thank you.
All right, it has been a long day exploring Pakistan. Still waiting on updates when the airport's going to open, if it's going to open. Tomorrow, we're supposed to fly from Gilgit to Islamabad, but now, since the flight's canceled, we need to drive about 15 hours. So we're gonna leave at 6 a.m. and get down to Islamabad hopefully by midnight. It's a weird feeling to be trapped in a country, but hope all goes well. All right, guys, I'm passing out. Good night.
Just woke up, check the news, daily routine here, and front page of CNN says Pakistan has vowed to respond. When you scroll down, here's where the attacks just were on Pakistan. And I am like right here in that blue area. So basically all around me right now have been attacks. Look at the destruction here. I mean, that is crazy. I don't want to be anywhere near that. My travel agent wrote me and sent me a picture of all airspace over Pakistan. It's got to be like a humanitarian flight because there are no planes right now over Pakistan. So the plan is to drive 19 hours down to Islamabad through mountain roads today and hopefully get there safely and then just wait around till the airport opens.
All right, Lee, we got 19-hour drive ahead of us. How you feeling?
I wish we were flying, but
Yeah.
what does the Blues Brothers say? We got 90 miles to Chicago, half a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, well, this guy's got more than a half a pack of cigarettes. This guy's got about 4 packs. Gonna get one last cig in there. All right, next stop is Islamabad after a long day crossing pretty much all of the north of Pakistan. Okay. All right, last puff. One more. There it is. Yep. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? We're just driving through. We're stuck in Pakistan, going to Islamabad, hoping to get out safe. When you're on a road trip like this, lunch becomes crispy wafers and little candy things. And water. Oh, look at all this dried fruit, man. Got tons of dried fruit. How much? $3.20. $1. Thank you. You're the chicken man. Chicken man. This is the chicken man. A lot of goat out the window here. Yeah, with the what is the Pakistani flag? You like that, Zafir?
God with a flag, that's interesting. Yeah, really.
That's the first. I've never seen that
That's the
before.
first time, yeah.
That was really funny. Just a very nationalist goat right there. The signage culture out here is wonderful. Beep, beep, don't sleep. And we move onwards. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lots of checkpoints around here. Down here we have an abandoned city. You can see all these little houses on the river that are completely empty now. Kids playing cricket, that's cool.
These are the ancient time Buddha carvings. Very nicely, the Buddha or the stupa has been carved over the rocks.
How old is that?
That's probably from 300 or 400
AD?
AD, yeah.
That's really cool, man. So we went to go look at the Buddha rocks and we come back and the driver's gone. So maybe he just drove away with all of our stuff. Maybe he went to go buy cigarettes. I don't know, but as of right now, we're stuck in this town. All right, after a few minutes, he has arrived. He must have just done a big U-turn down there. Hey there, buddy.
Now that our driver is back, the road to Islamabad continues, even if it means driving straight through a river to get there.
Dude, this car can handle a lot. That's cool. Full-on waterfall right here.
Out the window, I spot new bridges going up, a sign that this remote region is starting to connect with the rest of the country. But then we hit a major traffic jam.
We're about 5 hours into the drive, and there's a big lineup of trucks, and we don't know if we're gonna be stuck here. I really, really hope not. Yeah, this is not what we want to be seeing. Some dude standing outside on the road.
It seems maybe there is some road blockade. Could be small landslide, etc.
That would not be good, bro. That guy's balling.
Hello, how are you?
You're balling?
No, it's open. Road is open.
Yeah.
But the vehicle is outgoing.
Hey, bro, what happened?
Hello.
Just a little bit accident.
But the road is okay.
Road is okay.
And how long it will take to move?
It almost 1 hour.
1 hour to wait.
Yeah.
Why?
I think.
Oh man, it was going well until now. Hey, bro, what actually happened?
Just a little bit accident on the roadside.
The truck?
Yeah.
Really?
Truck. Yeah.
Did it flip over?
Yeah.
So how can they remove it? The tow truck comes?
It's the tourist police and the other men are clear the truck.
Oh wow, this view is incredible though. Holy crap. Really beautiful nature. Pakistan,
Yeah.
Zindabad.
Zindabad.
Pretty-
I think I see your vlogs on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you balling?
No.
Are you balling? You're balling.
What bow? अंदर ही डालेंगे अंदर ही
Hey Lee, how do you feel in this particular moment in time?
Jesus Christ. I've seen this kind of too much.
There's the bus. That's the accident. He went off the side of the road. Oh, half of the bus is crashed. See that? That wasn't any good.
No.
Okay, well that would do it. We just got sprayed with dirt water.
That's all it
Look
is.
at the window. The bus just came in and
That's all it is. Pakistani mud water.
it's hard to put into words how bizarre this drive is, man. It's like straight out of a movie. What did he say?
Okay, so there is a road blockade, so we can have a break here.
A road blockage for how long?
This is no idea now. Some protest was there. There was some protest at Dasu, but now we heard it's open.
A protest?
Yeah, no idea what protest is.
We have pulled over in a random town called Dasu because it's the first town we've seen in the last 50 miles, which is basically like 6 hours on mountain roads. Meet some lovely gentlemen here.
Bottle, pure bottle. Sitting.
Water bottle.
Sitting water. Sitting.
Okay, this kid's got red hair. My hair? Your hair? It's the same color. Red, red. Okay, we both got red hair, as you can see. Pretty amazing. Khudafez, khudafez. Khudafez. Khudafez, khudafez. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Khudafez, khudafez. As you can see, Pakistani people are so nice. They gave me a free water because they saw me alone out here. It's time to eat some food. We're gonna get some naan and chai because that's the safest thing to eat around here. Fresh naan and fresh chai. Zusi's making the bread freshly, which is nice. Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Salam alaikum. Chicken.
Chicken tikka.
Yo, this chicken looks really good. Did you see it? It's just like on the grill. Can you order some?
Yeah.
How's that naan? It looks really good. Well, of all places to eat, this is among the most epic, right along the Indus River. Oh, this looks really fresh and really good. Oh yeah. We got some grilled chicken here. My first protein in 2 days. Having a lovely meal out here with our driver. Tell him he's a very good driver. Thank you. Keeping us alive, that's all that matters. These roads are no joke, man. Are you tired?
No.
No? Good man.
Tired, so we can drive.
Finally, the roadblock clears and we're busting it to Islamabad on these narrow mountain roads with 2,000-foot drop-offs. One slip and we are toast. Meanwhile, we are praying that a flight will take us literally anywhere out of the country.
Up there, we are 9 hours into the drive and it looks like we're not even halfway to Islamabad. So, buckle up, partner.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot left. Nothing like a good old random Pakistani mountain road. Salam alaikum. What's up, bro? Checkpoints, checkpoints, checkpoints.
Thank you.
Thank you. This drop off is crazy. And Lee and I's total existence, our life is dependent on this man right here. About to go over this beautiful bridge here. Oh man. A lot of cows, a lot of cows. Lee and I have each been to every country in the world, and this has got to be one of the most beautiful drives we've ever been on.
It's got to be the most beautiful drive.
It's insane. I'm trying to think of what else compares.
Not really. I mean, it's just one of the most famous in the world for a reason. It's
It's really, really, really nice, man. It does not disappoint, dude. Every view here is superb. Waterfalls, mountains, rivers, little communities. Everywhere you go in this country, people are playing cricket. It is life here, and it's cool to witness. Woo! Hey, good job, buddy.
Just as we're settling in for the home stretch of the drive, we get some bad news.
Our flight just got canceled. Today's Friday. We just got a note on Sunday our flight's canceled. What does it say? Your flight from Islamabad to Istanbul on May 11th has been canceled due to force majorly reasons.
Force majeure.
Force majeure, what does that mean? Terrorism?
Yeah.
Oh, man, what are we gonna do? It's not good news to get when we're 12 hours into a drive. So that means our options are to either wait in Islamabad for as long as we can until the airport opens and get on the next flight out, or overland to Afghanistan and fly from Kabul. But that's super risky because I've made videos about Taliban and I've talked bad about them in some videos, so I don't want to get captured and be detained or worse. So this is a terrible situation and I'm not sure what we're gonna do. But the plan for now is to get to Islamabad before dark.
It's not a great feeling to know that we're officially trapped in Pakistan, but for now there's only one place left to call, the US Embassy in Islamabad.
Hi, I'm an American citizen. I'm traveling with another American and we're stuck here. Was wondering what are our options to leave the country?
Okay, sir. You have to visit US Embassy's website and you can find travel advisory over the website. Just consult with the website.
You don't have any information on what's happening? How we can get out of the country?
All the information is provided over the website.
Okay. It is now 8 p.m. We've been on the road for 13 hours and I'm exhausted. It's been a beautiful drive in the mountain roads, but just dealing with the stress of our flight being canceled and figuring out how we're gonna get out of Pakistan, it's been pretty tough. Meanwhile, we're still like 3.5 hours away from Islamabad, so this is quite the day of driving across the country. And man, this is one that I'll never forget. Look at this dog just chilling here, having a beautiful nap. Sorry for disturbing you, buddy. Two different moods in Pakistan right now, me and the dog. We're on our way. Hopefully we're gonna make it there. When we get to Islamabad, we'll make a plan. The whole tank is 86,000?
No, 8,700.
So it's like $30, is that right? Yeah. 8,700, it's like 30 bucks.
Yeah,
cheap.
that's it.
Yeah, that's cheap.
250 per liter.
Good price. Last 30% of the drive, or 20%. All right, update, it's 10 p.m. We're 15.5 hours into the drive. We're still not there yet.
It's been a long day.
So we're stopping at Mickey D's, and I gotta tell you, I've never been more excited in my life to eat McDonald's. How about you?
You're always excited to eat McDonald's.
No, not like this though, not like this.
I'm pretty pumped.
Are you excited?
But I've been crushing 9 all day.
I don't know how Lee eats 9 every meal. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Hey, there's a Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, I saw it.
Go to the metal detector here. Hello. How you doing?
Welcome to McDonald's.
Okay, thank you. I'll have the spicy McChicken with large fry meal.
Mexican is not spicy, spicy McCrispy.
Spicy McCrispy with fries. I'm so freaking exhausted.
Stop whining.
Scared me. Stop whining. What do you mean stop whining? We got a very healthy dinner. We're gonna need a lot more ketchup too. They didn't know the American was in town. The thing about McDonald's around the world, they give you like, they're so stingy on the ketchup. Like 1 or 2 ketchup. This actually looks pretty good. Spicy McChicken.
So good after eating just
So good, man.
for like days.
I would never in my life say this tastes so good except for right now. This is the all-star team taking us around. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Especially this guy. Just pounding through the drive. How many more hours can you go?
There's the whole night he can drive.
There's nothing like a taste of home when you're stuck in a foreign country. And the good news is, we are finally approaching Islamabad.
Thank you, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good driving, driver. After 16 hours and 12 minutes, we have arrived at the Marriott in Islamabad. Actually, this hotel was bombed about 20 years ago and they rebuilt it.
A massive truck bomb devastated this heavily guarded hotel.
So it's time to get some sleep. All right, this is a super nice and fancy room. I have a very worried Jewish mother and I am going to call her right now so she knows that I'm okay. Hi.
Oh my, look at you.
How are you?
How are you is the question.
Why are you laughing?
Your hair, it looks like it's all braided or something.
That's what Deanna said.
So when are you going to be able to get out?
Well, all the airspace is closed, so there's no flights coming or leaving. So as soon as it opens, I'm gonna get out.
But that's if you can get on a plane.
We have a flight on Sunday, Lee and I, so we're gonna take it if it goes. If not, we're gonna have to wait until there's a flight.
Can you drive to another country and get out there?
The only other country we can drive to and get out would be Afghanistan.
Hey, Drew.
It's fine.
Not happy.
People are really nice up here. Pakistan's awesome.
I'm not worried about that. It's just that you're saying. Bombs are nice. Yeah, bombs don't care where you are.
There's like around 300 million people in Pakistan. The odds of me getting bombed are pretty slim. Okay, bad connection. All right, I lost you. Love you. See you later. All right, call failed. Well, just got to talk to my parents and let them know I'm safe. The journey continues. Good morning, guys. This is my daily ritual to check the news, see what's going on. Live updates, front page of CNN. Pakistan says India fired missiles at key military bases and that retaliation is underway. Don't know what to do. Well, I'm gonna explore Islamabad and figure it out. Take it hour by hour. I'm on the next flight out if the airport reopens. Stay tuned. I'm about to call Noor, my good friend and guide from Afghanistan, who I've spent every minute of 5 weeks there with, traveling with, and he's really updated with news and situations. Hey, bro.
Hey, bro, how are you?
Good to see you.
I'm sorry to hear that everything is kind of crazy in Pakistan, bro.
Hi, Daniel. What's up, cutie pie? Hey, bud. So, Noor, this is a crazy situation. I'm literally trapped in Pakistan. Forget about the Taliban for a second. If I even go to Kabul, get the visa on Monday, go to Kabul, hopefully get out on the flight Monday night, it still sounds like it's gonna be tough to get there. But with Taliban talk, let's be real, like getting over the border of Peshawar is not gonna be hard because so many people are doing it. There's also checkpoints. How many checkpoints from the border to Kabul through Jalalabad?
You'll experience about 5 to 6 checkpoints till you get to Kabul.
And the problem is I have to give them my passport, and if they just know my name.
The checkpoint doesn't really look that problematic. I'm only worried about the airport.
The airport's run by the Taliban, right?
Yeah.
So if they found out I'm there and if they catch me, even if I delete my videos, I mean, they probably just don't want American media there. Probably.
If they catch you, probably they'll detain you for a while, and then it's gonna be viral, like all the news and media. They will talk about you, and then probably at some point, maybe your government will interfere and hopefully solve the problem and stuff. Just like other Americans, detained, and then Zalmay Khalilzad came to Afghanistan a while ago and then freed them and took them back.
Even if it's a 5% chance that I get captured, it's not worth the risk, I think, in my opinion. I'll keep you posted. We're gonna go to the airport soon and try to get out, but if we can't and I need to go through Kabul, I'll keep you posted, of course.
Okay, beautiful.
Dude, all right. Really good catching up, and I'll keep you posted.
Thank you so much. Dude,
all right.
Stay safe.
All right.
Have a good day.
Take care. Khudafez. Bye-bye. God, Noor is the best. What a lovely guy. I feel a little bit better about it, but TBD. We'll see. Good morning.
Yeah. Hi.
Salam alaikum. I have zero faith that my flight is going to take off because there are too many variables involved. We can't seem to get reliable advice anywhere online, or even by calling the airport.
Is there somebody I can speak to about getting out of Pakistan?
So we're heading to the airline's office to speak to someone in person.
Hey, we have a flight today to Dubai. Is it going?
Okay, let me check.
Thank you so much.
1:25 p.m. Your flight is on time.
So it's happening. Like the plane is here?
Is the airport open?
Right now the status is okay. We can't say. It depends upon the situation.
There's been nothing that says it's canceled, so we should go to the airport in an hour.
So it's closed until 12, is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome.
All right, Mr. Abamonte. So we're in Islamabad. You can see the beautiful mosque right here. Most iconic building in the city. What are our options?
Really the only options are we sit here and wait. Like we have a flight out today, we think, but we don't know if it's gonna go. So we're kind of waiting, checking the updates and hoping it'll go. If not, we could wait, but it's an indeterminate amount of time. Could be a day, could be a week, we don't know. And our only other real option is to go overland via the Khyber Pass into Afghanistan and get a flight out of Kabul, which is a pain in the ass for a lot of reasons, especially because Mr. Binsky here has a little history with the Taliban, so we're not really sure what we're gonna do.
It's just a little risky, and even if there's a 5% chance of me getting detained or us getting detained, it's not worth the risk. So both of us have commitments we need to be in Los Angeles in like 3 days from now. So yeah, we're waiting around to see if the Dubai flight goes. It's really the only option, man. It's really frustrating because everyone's clueless. Nobody has any idea what's happening. We've gone to the Air Blue office. The hotel doesn't know.
But like I said to Drew at breakfast, I'm not going anywhere without him, so we're here together until we get out of here. I mean, we're probably the first people in our neighborhood to be stuck in Pakistan.
Yeah, we're gonna stick together no matter what. Dude, that guy just...
Is that a fart?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I want to congratulate him.
I heard that from, we're like 100 feet away from this guy and we just heard his fart.
Good job, man. That was the loudest.
Holy, that's the loudest fart I've ever heard in my life.
That's definitely a fart. This is the Faisal Mosque. It opened in 1986, but you can see the architecture's stunning. It kind of has that Bedouin style, like vintage feel, but the backdrop of the hills is just beautiful. I remember standing right here with my wife, Deanna, about 6 years ago.
Okay, Faisal Mosque is the biggest mosque in Pakistan, definitely gifted by the King Faisal of Saudi Arabia. Inside the prayer hall, the capacity has about 10,000 prayer at once to go inside the prayer hall, while all around 100,000 prayers can assemble here for the prayers.
Cool. We're up here at the lovely viewpoint overlooking Islamabad, and you can just see this endless smog. It's not a very populated city. It's just a couple of tall buildings, and that's really it.
With the threat of a potential attack looming at all times, I want to get Zafar's opinion on what he thinks could really happen.
How do you feel about the situation, Zafar?
The situation, although it seems not good, but nobody knows the uncertainty is going on, and it's not yet clear what about the countries they want to do.
So you're not worried?
No, not that much.
At what point would you become worried if what happened?
Okay, if both the countries, they really escalate and they go toward the nuclear war, then that's definitely the point to worry about.
So until there's nuclear activity, you're chilling?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to stand by that thought.
After another day of waiting, it's time to check out of the hotel and head to the airport. I'm crossing my fingers that this flight to Dubai actually takes off, but there's no guarantee.
All right, Lee, the great escape starts now.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Only one way to find out, and that is by going to the airport.
For security reasons, the staff leads us out of a complicated back exit, through the kitchen and the janitor areas, across the meeting rooms, and then we make a run for the airport.
God, in order to get out the back end here, it's insane. I've never done anything like that before. Oh, man. The labyrinth. 4 doors. All right. The driver's here. All right. And we've apparently made it. And onwards to the airport.
I really hope we get out here because I really don't want to have to do this again.
Lee doesn't like not being in control. And either do I, but I just think it's funny to laugh at Lee. It's an uneasy feeling to be going to the airport and not knowing if we're flying or not. And I would call it about 50-50.
I would say slightly less than 50-50, but I am hopeful, but I am also pessimistic with stuff like this because I've seen everything.
In front of us, so this military compound right here is apparently the one that was bombed this morning from India. But we can't really see because there's a big wall here. We've entered the airport grounds and we've so far gone through the first checkpoint. You'd think they would have stopped us and said the airport's closed if it's closed.
We shall see, my friend.
All right. Khudafez.
We'll be in touch.
Wish you all the best and have a safe flight. Hopefully not to see you.
Inshallah.
At the moment, yeah.
If not, we'll see you soon.
Yeah, thank you.
That guy's awesome, man. The airport's clearly closed because everyone's just camped out outside of it. All the workers coming here to work, apparently. Canceled. Canceled. It says canceled on the screen.
13:25, it says 1600, so we're delayed until 4 o'clock.
All right, so everyone's just kind of hanging out at the airport, waiting for it to open. We don't know if it's going to open. Apparently our flight's delayed till 4. We don't know if it's going to take off. There was a flight to Bahrain and Oman, by the way. They said scheduled. It's just so crazy. Everyone's just camped out. Okay, we were just told that the flight is moved from 1:25 to 4, and then we were told it's moved to 6. And so we don't want to hang out at the airport all day, so we're going to go drive around, try to make sense of the day, and hopefully it doesn't get canceled. Before I felt 50-50, now I feel like 80-20, not in our favor, that we're going to leave today. If the flight goes off, we have to be on that plane.
Of course. The Air Blue workers told that white guy that it's going to be delayed more and probably won't go.
Oh.
I mean, we can go into Rawalpindi, have lunch there, just look around. I've never been there, so I don't know even what's there, but we can look around, just tick around.
Lunch is a good idea. Why don't we go get lunch at like a nice restaurant? We've made it to Lee's favorite city in the world. It's called Rawalpindi, Pakistan. Why is it significant here in history?
Because it was instrumental in the search for Osama bin Laden, actually.
There it is.
Now that we've finished lunch, we're heading back to the airport and we find out that it's still closed. However, our flight is scheduled for later today, so we're holding out hope that maybe we will make it out tonight.
We're back at Islamabad airport and it is empty. There's nobody here. It says our flight is leaving at 5 p.m., which is in 2 hours from now, but it's looking unlikely because everybody left. Now we're going to the Air Blue office to see if they can change our flight to tomorrow. And now we got to spend more time in Islamabad. And if tomorrow's Sunday, the flights don't go, then we're gonna have to make a decision to get the Afghan visa and go to Kabul. Holy moly. This is the line to talk to the airline. No thanks. What'd they say? Flight is officially canceled. We just got word from the AirBlue desk. So now we're heading back to the hotel. I'm gonna figure it out. All right, my friend, we are now basically on plan D or E or F. I don't know if we're gonna go all the way down the alphabet or not.
After all that stress, we're still stuck in Islamabad. We're heading back to the same Marriott hotel, and I'm starting to lose all hope that we're going home anytime soon.
And we back, baby. We back. Wait for it, wait for it. Get me out of Pakistan, respectfully. I just woke up to some incredible news. A few hours ago, CNN, what we know about the surprise India-Pakistan ceasefire. Oh my God, does that mean the airport is open? Call my wife. Morning. Evening.
Morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
So I just woke up and I checked the news. I kid you not, I don't know if you've seen it yet on CNN.
Are you coming home today?
Well, I don't know, but apparently there has been a ceasefire while I was sleeping, and if that holds, then the airport will open and I can fly home.
Do you have a ticket
So
going out?
yes, because yesterday on AirBlue the flight was canceled and it got moved to today at 5 p.m. So right now it's 7:40 a.m. The flight got moved to 5 p.m. today. So I'm on the plane today. If it takes off, I'm coming. It goes from Pakistan to Dubai and then I'm connecting Dubai to LA. If it doesn't take off, we're gonna have problems.
I hope you come home safe. Love you.
I love you. I'll be okay. Don't worry about me. So apparently, good news. More good news. British Airways took off this morning. We're tracking it right now. So.
To London?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So the airspace is open. Good morning. It appears that there's a ceasefire.
Yes.
That's good.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
So we should be able to.
Because neither Pakistan or India afford these sort of conflict and aggressions. It's good for the people, good for the country.
We still have a few hours until our flight departs, which is just enough time for a round of golf.
We've just arrived at Islamabad Country Club, the most exclusive golf course in the country of Pakistan. And Lee's so excited I can't keep up with him. Dude, it looks sweet. It's like a real course. Hello, so, what's your name?
My name is Mohammed Fateh Khan.
Mohammed.
Muhammad Usman.
You're both Mohammed. Okay, you're Mohammed Red, you're Mohammed Blue. Club is way too long for me. I'm choking up like 4 inches.
Good ball.
Our caddy is so far ahead of us. So Lee and I tee off, and before we could even get in our cart, Mohammed's just sprinting up there. Excellent service. Where are you from?
In Pakistan, Islamabad. Pakistan, Islamabad.
Pakistan, Zindabad.
Zindabad. Zindabad.
You were in the army?
Yeah.
No sleeping?
1 week last month, too much working hard.
It's such a treat to be playing out here. Nicest course in Pakistan. God, I love this sport. It takes me all over the world to cool places, different cultures, different experiences. All right, Mohammed says I'm 300 out. I'm going 5 wood, and Mohammed's gonna be on the camera.
Shot of the day.
Played this hole really well. 5 wood down the middle, 5 wood down the middle, and then a 56 degree. Looks to be to about 10 feet. Best looking birdie yet. Oh, all right, I'll take the par. In! Hey, somebody made a putt.
After a great round of golf, I'm heading back to the hotel. And honestly, it feels like I live here now.
All right, for God's sake, I'm heading to the airport again to try to catch our flight to Dubai. Hopefully it's not canceled. Please say all your prayers, because if this flight gets canceled, the only other option is to overland to Afghanistan, which is gonna be a whole other nightmare situation. So here we go to the airport. All right, we are arriving at the airport again on this Mother's Day, actually.
Okay.
Thank you so much. We'll keep you posted.
Good flight.
Thank you. We'll keep you posted, all right? I'll text you.
Sure, yeah.
Seems to be a lot more chill this time of day. God, this feels good, doesn't it? Just like walking through the airport, stress-free at the moment. Everybody's freaking out in this line. I have no idea what's going on, but tempers are flaring.
Yes. Yeah, him and I together.
The flight is on time, right? Thank the Lord. All right. Thank you so much. I got it. Starting to taste it, Lee. Starting to taste it. After all that hassle, we are just on the finish line here. Lee and I are boarding the plane. Thank God. It's happening. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, let's Can go! Ladies and gentlemen, we are boarding the plane. Let's go! 6 days stuck in Pakistan. Hi, how are you? I'm so happy to be on this plane.
Same here.
Are you happy? Okay.
Until I come back to my home.
Remember that one time I got stuck in Pakistan? Oh man.
I may have visited every country in the world, but nothing prepared me for the feeling of being stuck inside one. As intense as it was, getting stranded in Pakistan turned out to be a blessing in disguise. I connected with amazing people, and I saw landscapes that I'd never seen before. And that's exactly the lesson here. Leaving Pakistan behind, my journey continues to a country that is still recovering from a brutal war. On December 8th, 2024, opposition forces took over the Syrian capital of Damascus, forcing out their dictator, Bashar Assad, whose family ruled for over 50 years. This marks a historic turning point in the civil war that's killed nearly 1 million people since 2011. The success of this rebellion has given Syrians a new sense of freedom, but the future remains uncertain. The war has created the largest refugee crisis in modern history, displacing more than half of Syria's total population. To make things worse, food prices are soaring. Medical care is hard to access, and electricity goes out daily.
And get this, rope, and the power just went out.
With no functioning government, borders that were once locked down are now wide open. Massive rallies fill the streets. And buildings with official records have been burned to ashes.
Literally in one night, they burned all the documents.
Yes, they want to hide the evidence.
Over the next 4 days, I'm attempting to visit Syria's most dangerous cities that have been off limits for decades. My journey begins in Beirut, Lebanon, one of my favorite cities on earth, and I really enjoyed being back.
Tekram, welcome.
But sadly, I'm sick like a dog from food poisoning that I picked up a few days ago in India. On the short drive to the Syrian border, my driver and I crossed through multiple checkpoints to exit Lebanon.
We're in no man's land between Lebanon and Syria.
But on the Syrian side, with the government in shambles, they have an interesting new system.
So there's kind of a loophole to get into Syria. They stamp a paper, not the passport. Here's my actual entry. But what if I lose the paper? Then there's no proof that I entered Syria.
It is surreal to cross this border, especially since I never thought I'd step foot here again. I love Syria. This country has a fascinating history, some of the world's most hospitable people.
The more you take pictures, the more we love you.
And honestly, the best cuisine in the Middle East. But right away, things feel different. I am walking past checkpoints that have literally just been demolished.
The moment you go into Syria, you have all these abandoned buildings here that used to be checkpoints, completely gutted. Imagine military standing here with weapons like recently, like 6 weeks ago. This is the old Syria flag, which they've destroyed the walls, and now the new flag is over there. It is a totally different Syria, and I'm ready for this one. It's gonna be one hell of a trip.
How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
This is Ayub, and he will be my local guide for the next 4 days.
I freaks out because there's no signal here, and I was like, well, how is it's going on the border?
I was banned from Syria like until 2 months ago.
Yes. But when the new government now, they don't care because all of the issues is related to Assad regime.
I'm not gonna get kidnapped.
No.
If I do, you need to bail me out of prison.
Yeah.
Ayub tells me that we can try to sneak inside the famous Sednaya prison where all the inmates escaped after Assad fled to Russia. But first, I want to hear his take on how people are feeling now that their corrupt leader is gone.
They don't care that I'm filming? No. Do they want me to film?
Yes, because they want to expose Assad crimes, you know?
Okay. When I came here last time, it was completely opposite.
Now it's very relaxing. We even can fly a drone next to a checkpoint on a military base.
Crazy, dude. There's a new Syria.
People are happy because for them, Assad is the worst thing to Syria ever.
Who is in power now?
His name is Abu Muhammad al-Jolani.
People like him? He's nice?
He's acting nice with people, but for me personally, I support democracy, but I think we don't have this right now.
But it's better than Assad.
Of course. Okay. Anything is better than Assad. Anything.
Before we head to the prison, we have to check out Damascus. As the beating heart of Syria's economy and culture, I'm dying to see how much has changed since my last visit.
So crazy to be back here, man. I remember everything.
All of this area was closed by checkpoints and military because Assad lives close from here. You cannot walk here freely.
They like to use the horn in Syria. It's so cool to be back here in Damascus and just remember standing in this exact spot. Through all the wars and everything, the old city is really intact.
Yeah.
Like it hasn't been destroyed. Ayub and I met in 2019.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Ayub, and we're gonna tell you a different story about Syria.
And then my friend Rowan, who runs Young Pioneer Tours, who actually set up this trip, he told me about Ayub, and now we're here.
I didn't imagine
Small world.
Again. Yeah.
Small world, bro.
Really small world.
Everywhere in Damascus is bustling with activity and street life. So everywhere on the streets of Damascus now you can find people exchanging money, where before it was illegal. But now they really want dollars and you can exchange anywhere, like here. Thank you. Shukran.
Thank you very much. America. Good.
Shukran.
Shukran, shukran.
I got all this money here, but it has Assad's face on it, right here. Ayub is telling me that the money is going to be changed.
They will remove zeros, like Turkey, and they will remove the Assad photo.
What a crazy time to visit a country where everything is changing. All over Syria, you find bullet holes in Assad's face. So crazy to see this happening. These are photos of people missing in Sednaya prison. Look at this. So sad.
As we make our way to the prison, the outskirts of Damascus tell an ugly story, one of civil war and terrible suffering. The physical line between the beautiful city center and the desolate rubble is razor thin.
You see now, here, it looks nice.
Yeah.
Compare it with after that line.
Whoa, look at those buildings.
Under Assad, Syrians endured mass executions, chemical attacks on civilians, and the deliberate bombing of hospitals and schools.
It literally feels like another planet out here. Every building around me is destroyed, completely destroyed, gone, gutted.
This is used to be a kitchen, a lady in the evening cooking here, kids playing here, and now it's all gone.
Jeez, dude.
It's not clean yet. From mines.
From mines?
Mines
Be
or
careful of mines?
the rockets that didn't explode.
Bro, what? How am I gonna know if I step on a
But
mine?
I walked through this way many times.
I thought you were gonna say be careful about glass or something, not about rockets that haven't exploded. Do you remember when all these like attacks?
Yes, before the war I used to come here with my brother.
No words can describe the feeling of standing here right now and looking at all this destruction. I mean, I've traveled to Ukraine and Mogadishu, Somalia, and Libya. And you see a little bit of destruction, but not like this. I mean, it's hard to swallow.
Soldiers used to be here and moving through those tunnels.
Let's go in the tunnel. Wow, dude. Keeps going farther and farther. It gets narrow and narrow.
It's freaky here.
Wait, so people could live down here?
I think this is for electricity.
Yeah, so people did live down here. This is kind of freaky.
Yeah, it's like a city under a city.
Yeah, but it's so quiet and still in here.
It's difficult to breathe.
This is so not safe. There's glass everywhere.
This is the last checkpoint of Assad regime army on that time.
You can go inside of it.
Yeah, it's empty.
Whoa, man. So wild. Then you can peep outside from here. Is this like one of the worst destruction in all of Syria?
Yes, this area called Jobar.
In the whole country, this is like...
Yes. Jobar, Daraya, Homs, this is the most. Can you imagine Assad forces here and the oppositions in the tunnels?
The Syrian civil war started in 2011 as protests against Assad's regime, inspired by the Arab Spring, which was a wave of uprisings across the Middle East demanding democracy and an end to corruption. But after the brutal government crackdown, it spiraled into a full-scale war involving rebels and other militias. The Free Syrian Army was the first major rebel group, supported by Turkey, but over time, it dissolved and lost influence. Now, a militant group called HTS, which is short for Hayat Tahrir al-Sham and was once part of al-Qaeda, controls the majority of Syria and has a large base in Idlib, a city in northwestern Syria where I'm hoping to visit later. Meanwhile, ISIS, or the Islamic State, took over Syria and Iraq, enforcing extreme rule through mass killings. They were eventually defeated, but a few members still linger in the desert of Syria. Finally, we have the Syrian Democratic Forces, who are mostly led by the Kurds, a stateless ethnic group in the northeast. They received US support to fight ISIS, but now Turkey sees them as a major threat. Russia and Iran have backed Assad's government, while the opposition has been supported by Gulf states like Qatar. It is devastating that kids and families have been caught in the crossfire of these shifting power dynamics. But nowhere explains this new stage of the conflict better than the human slaughterhouse I'm about to enter.
We just arrived at one of the world's deadliest prisons called Sednaya here. over 150,000 people have been killed inside of that gate.
Let's get into the prison.
Hello, 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 hello.
Welcome.
Holy shit, we've just entered the prison. If I contacted you like 3 months ago,
Yeah.
and I said, hey bro, let's go to Sinai prison, what would you say?
You are crazy. That's impossible. I never imagined myself coming here because no one expects that Assad regime will fall that fast.
They got all these tanks from Russia. You can feel like they're Russian cars. So eerie to be the only one here. This is so bizarre. We've just entered the prison and this is insane.
So this is a normal seal.
There's a normal cell?
They keep here up to 100% only in this space.
What? Are there bodies in here?
No, only clothes.
Are you sure?
Because when everyone left, they only left with their clothes. They only have light from here. So imagine yourself sitting here, and that's the only light you can see.
Damn.
This is how it used to be.
Yeah.
Only this small window.
Wow.
3 locks. And there's 100 people inside.
God. Whoa. This is so scary, man.
Only one small toilet.
For 100 people?
Yeah.
That's the toilet?
Yeah.
What is that?
Sugar. Or no, laundry. Laundry. This is the prisoners' clothes. It's a smell very bad. And you can find the water bags and everywhere because of the bugs.
I can't describe the feeling of being in here. It's just so recent. Like all their clothes are just literally here on the floor. They just like got up and left. That's it. Every single cell here at 100 people?
Yes. And in the end, there's the showers.
Have people died in here?
Yes.
Often?
Yes, because during the war, more than 150,000 people were killed in Sednaya prison. And it was full of people. So when they want to bring more people, they need to terminate some of the prisoners.
Who were the prisoners here? Were they like drug dealers, rapists, like criminals?
No, not criminals. The majority of the prisoners here, they took them because of their political opinions against the government.
So they were just normal people?
Yeah. Most of them are educated.
Cold water and it's freezing in here. There's no heating. Actually, it gets quite cold in Syria in the winter, like right now.
They used to torture people with the wheels. Like they put the prisoner inside and they hit it. This is the red section. It's full of seals like this one, so it's the same design. And underground, there's the single seals, the worst part.
I don't think I've ever seen a place like this, man. I've been to all kind of abandoned buildings, but not a prison that was just emptied. It is so cold in here. Like, God, my whole body's freezing.
This is the single seals section. Careful. This is the worst part. But I heard they put like 10 people inside.
10 people?
Yeah, because they don't have space.
Holy shit. What the f? That's the bathroom?
There's like the people who've been here, they write like memories. So you see the lines?
Yeah.
It's the days.
Wow. Look at that. Those spider webs?
Yeah.
That's a spider web?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Damn. This is so scary. All the single cells are right next to each other. I can't believe I'm in this prison right now. I've heard all about it. Bro, it smells like death in here. Literally. Oh, dude, I think I gotta get the out of here. This place freaks me out. So I can't believe that everybody was just freed at once. When the news hit that Assad left, like everyone just...
At night, the prison keepers, they run away, they escaped. So people from the village, which is next to the prison, they came here and they free all of the prisoners.
Wow.
So many Syrians were coming here and like digging underneath, looking for a secret cells because they are desperate and they want to know anything about their relatives and families. And also here they found some clothes belongs to women's. So also they keep women's in this prison.
What does it say?
How hard it is to live without hope.
I have no words what it feels like walking around this place. It is a dark, scary place, and I can't imagine being stuck here for being innocent.
They even have small seals like this. You will stay here. You cannot stand up.
Oh,
this is the space you have.
Look at all these clothes. Oh, they smell terrible. Oh man, they're like wet and cold clothes.
Ugh. Walking through this prison and thinking about how many people died here makes me sick. It's hard to believe these horrific conditions, and the fact that all prisoners escaped just a few weeks ago. But there is a glimmer of hope, because back in Damascus, I stumble upon a rally of people celebrating the fall of the old regime.
The idea of establishing a new country with a new government is really exciting. It doesn't happen often in today's day and age, but it's happening right now in Syria, and I'm here for it.
Damascus is the world's oldest continuously inhabited city and is a cultural and historical treasure. Once a key hub on the Silk Road, it has been shaped by countless civilizations like the Romans, Ottoman, and French. For centuries, Muslims, Christians, and Jews coexisted here, making it a true spiritual crossroads. The city is famous for its ancient mosques and bustling markets, and I can't wait to soak in the atmosphere that I remember so well.
Walking in the beautiful old streets here in the old city, look at this food everywhere, man. Oh. Unfortunately, I have one of the worst food poisonings of my life right now, so I'm not able to enjoy any of the food here, but it's some of my favorite cuisine in the world. But I gotta just kind of take a look and keep walking.
Today is Friday, so everyone goes to hang out.
Man, I'm so happy to be here. This is amazing. What a place. Super lively. I just came from Beirut before this, and I gotta admit, there's way more action going on here in Damascus than in Beirut. It's really cool. You can see the kids gearing up in new Syrian flag scarves and beanies with the new flag. It's really, really changing, guys. It is insane to witness this. I was here 6 years ago, right here. I remember this street food vendor, and I took a bite of the shawarma right here in this exact spot. Very good. Entering the amazing Umayyad Mosque. Oh man, what a place. Last time I was here, this whole courtyard was off limits. You couldn't go in the middle. So I actually snuck up to the top of that minaret and I hiked all the way to there. I had the most epic GoPro selfie shot overlooking Damascus from there. I'm on the top of Damascus right now.
It's the fourth holiest mosque in Islam. It used to be an Aramaic temple, then a Roman, then a church. Before that, a synagogue. Then it's become a church, then half church, half mosque. Then they turn it to a full mosque and they keep that minaret from the time of the church. So if you look to the minarets, it's all different.
I can't really put into words how special this place is. It is amazing. You just feel like you're walking through history when you're here. It's insane. This is how you know Syria has changed. We're gonna drone from the middle of the mosque. It's a little bit emotional for me right now because I honestly thought I was never gonna come back to Syria and see all the beauty here, but here I am, back again and enjoying it honestly more than I've ever enjoyed it.
English?
English.
يلعن بشار الأسد. قول يلعن بشار الأسد. قول يلعن بشار الأسد. يلعن شوار. يلعن شوار بشار الأسد.
Are you happy these days in Syria?
أنت مبسوط هلا لأنه راح الأسد? Yes, he's happy.
Why?
He don't need to do the mandatory military service anymore. That's why he's happy.
Why else are you happy?
ليش أنت مبسوط? Because prices are going down now. Life is easier.
بدنا نشيل شوار بشار الأسد. بدنا نشيل شوار بشوار. بدنا نعاني خالص. ونحط الصباط بأثم بشار. صوت عنك سوريا.
Are you happy in Syria?
Yeah, very happy.
من أمريكا.
نعم.
He said, God bless America.
How do you feel about life now in Syria?
And she feels safe now for her country.
كمان عشت تحت الضرب وتحت القصف.
She suffered during the war because of the fighting. And now she feel like that's the end of this nightmare. That's why she's happy.
Thanks for sharing. How about you? How do you feel?
She's super happy.
Thank you.
Shukran.
We are now entering inside the mosque. Immediately when I walked in here, the prayer came on. It's so cool to revisit a place after an extended period of time and just realize how much you've changed and how your perspectives on the world are different, but the building looks exactly the same.
The call to prayer is one of the most beautiful sounds on planet Earth, and it's a great way to end the night after diving into some heavy topics. Tomorrow, I'll be ready for another big day of exploration because this time we're gonna road trip outside of Damascus. After a good night's rest, we're on our way north to a city called Idlib, which was once controlled by ISIS and completely off limits for anyone to visit. Nowadays, Idlib is a stronghold of HTS, the new militia in power. People in this city have faced relentless bombings, sieges, and extreme hardship. So I have to admit, I'm feeling as nervous as I am excited. On the way out of Damascus, we passed by a wild-looking building that looks like it was set on fire just yesterday.
What was this building?
Department of Immigration. This is where we get visas from.
So literally in one night, they burned all the documents.
Yes, because they want to hide the evidence.
I've been banned from Syria and all the evidence of that was in this building.
Yes.
So now nobody knows the details.
Exactly.
But there was a paper in here that says I was banned.
The whole system is here. I feel bad because now they need to make more efforts, but also because we need some evidence to prove what exactly was the security forces agencies doing in here.
It's a little bit intimidating that these guys are walking around with huge guns. Like, who are they? They're good guys, right?
Yes, now their name is Ministry of Internal Defense.
Just then, Ayub mentions a pill factory where Assad's government used to manufacture illegal drugs, and I know we have to check it out.
The drug that they would make in here is similar to like speed or Adderall, and they would make it in the millions in this exact warehouse, which is now empty.
Our final stop leaving Damascus might be the craziest place I've ever stepped foot in. The abandoned Iranian embassy, and we're about to just barge in.
Whoa, dude.
For decades, Iran was one of Assad's biggest supporters, providing weapons, funding, and even fighters to keep his regime in power. But the moment Assad fled to Moscow, all the Persians left Syria with him, and their embassy was left in the dust with no security guards.
Wow. Look at all these Iranian flags. Holy shit. There's pictures of the leader like all over the place. Dude, this dude just came out of the wall. What the f is... Just a random dude that came with us. He's like searching around for stuff. I feel like there's still cameras in here that Iran's like watching me or something. I do want to go back to Iran someday. I love you, Iran. Dude, look at the cat. Whoa. This is a library in here. Dude, look at this. All these books. Behind this bookshelf, there's a secret door. Oh. Dude, this is a secret room. I wonder what they did in this room. What happened in here? I'm in a secret room in the Iranian embassy in Syria. I've been to Iran 3 times. I love the country. It's one of my favorites in the world. And I just can't believe I'm stepping on all these artifacts, books, CDs. You want to get out of here? I'm scared. I'm scared, dude. How are you not scared?
We won't come back here every day.
Holy crap, this is a control room.
Hard drives. Take some?
Hard drives?
Yeah.
Damn. Wait, who is it? Assad and...
Assad the father.
Oh.
And the Iranian president.
There's probably some value in this room. When Iranians drink tea, they put this rock candy inside of it. Of course, I find this on the ground.
I'm looking for saffron, the spices.
Saffron?
Yeah.
Everything's already been looted. Isfahan. I love this city. This is the front door. How do we exit? No, we can't get out here. There's like important documents everywhere. Like, what kind of business was done in here? Forget the saffron, bro. Let's go. I need my life. So are people like happy about, everyone's happy, right?
Yes. Everyone is happy and optimistic because during Assad time, everyone felt like the future is bad for sure.
90% or like 100%?
100%. Even the people who used to support Assad.
Is it going to be a good thing in the end or a bad thing?
I'm not sure yet. It's not clear yet. If you replace Assad with the demon itself, it's better than Assad. He's the worst thing ever.
So anything is better than Assad?
Yes, and it's a big challenge because in such a country like Syria, we need democracy. It's a very diverse country.
And as I understand, like still the border areas of Syria, near the Turkish border, near the Iraq border, they're still kind of dangerous.
Yes.
We're currently driving through Homs, which is known as the most destroyed city in Syria. It's incredibly sad. They're rebuilding.
Every single house is covered in bullet holes.
As we're pulling up to a sketchy checkpoint, I'm feeling nervous to get out of the car because we don't know who is who.
They're actually nice. Can I see your gun? Homie gave me his gun just now. Holy shit. This is crazy. Shukran. Bye-bye. Salam alaikum. Bye-bye. That was insane. That car and all their weapons and shit.
As it turns out, these guys were just curious, and it's clear they want to show that Syria is changing. We are still on our way to Idlib, but I'm noticing a lot of tents out my window and decide to pull over to see what's going on.
So we're somewhere near the town of Hama, in between Damascus and Idlib, and we found a community of gypsies. Yes. You can see their tents here. They're just really like off the side of the road.
مرحبا. ترجعون شو منهم؟
Salam alaikum.
بالسلام. ترجعون شو منهم؟
English, no Arabic. Hi, salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Hello. So we are walking through the community here, and everywhere we go, all the kids follow, which is actually kind of cool. They have their own community. This is a shop. They got shisha. Salam alaikum. This is awesome. There's a dude chilling, smoking shisha in the corner. It's crazy. Their faces are like, a lot of them are like white with blonde features, like green eyes, blue eyes. Bro, they have a lot of kids.
Like each family, like this guy, he have 5 kids and 1 wife. Some men's have like 2, 3 wives.
Syria has gone through a crazy liberation in the last few weeks. How does it make you feel?
He don't like Assad family. We used to suffer through his rule time, and we don't have ideas. And we serve in the army, but they don't give Syrian ideas.
What do you think the future holds for Syria?
He's saying good things about the president. He said he's been sent by God. He's good. He said they promised them that they will get Syrian IDs now, like their rights as citizens.
What do you think about this experience?
This is my first time being here actually. It looks nice, but I met like gypsies in the city. They do some businesses, and I know they have their own language.
Is it offensive to call them gypsies?
Oh, he said it's different. Gypsies are different than Turkmen. They are Turkmen. This section is Turkmen. That section is gypsies. So it's different race.
Are they Muslim?
Yes, Muslims.
There are about 100,000 Turkmen nomads in Syria, a group that has been here for nearly 1,000 years. These guys were originally herders and traders, moving with the seasons, but over time, many settled in northern and central Syria. Today, their way of life has been shaped by history, conflict, and modernization. Some still live as nomads, like the community I'm with right now, while others have been forced to settle in cities or even leave the country due to war. I truly can't believe my luck for bumping into them.
The very kind man has invited us into his tent here. Shukran, shukran. Whoa. I think they're excited to see us.
Yeah.
Can you ask her, how long do you stay in each location?
He said they stayed like 1 month, 2 months. Then they moved to Aleppo or Damascus, depends. Oh, they said they work also as farmers. For example, in the olive season, they go to Aleppo.
In which ways did you suffer during the Assad regime?
يعني كان يحبس عالم أو They didn't have any political freedom on that time, on Assad time, but now they do. They used to be afraid of talking about politics or asking for their rights. Now we can talk, and the situation is better. We don't have any problems.
Now that you're able to talk, tell me what's on your mind.
He wants education for the kids.
Like, what are the common jobs here? Is it farming only?
They work in everything. Wherever they get a chance, they work.
What things are the most important to your community?
Family is important, but for them, they are like very humble people. So they just want to survive.
This is crazy. Like, we're being just swarmed by people. The discipline here is wild. Like, they have no manners. They don't understand. Like, it's all in good faith. It's interesting that they settle like on the side of the freeway.
Yeah.
Like they don't want more privacy like inland. These
are the kids that are begging in the cities. But when you're in their community, they're just
it's different.
It's weird.
Yeah. I never imagined myself coming here.
But is their language like pure Turkish or it's a dialect of Turkish?
اللغة تختلف عن تركيا. Same.
Pure Turkish.
Yeah, pure Turkish. We are exist in here. We live here. They don't hurt anyone. They have humble life. They are happy. The chief.
The chief.
Yeah.
We just saw your community, so we wanted to stop and say hi.
He said you are most welcome.
Thank you. How many kids do you have?
11.
11 kids?
Yeah.
Man, why is it so important for you to have kids?
To bring blessings. He said now we will have more kids because the situation is getting better.
How do you feel about the current situation in Syria?
They are very happy and they feel safe now. He said during Assad time they used to have like very bad situation, but now they feel optimistic about the new government.
I'm very happy for you. What do you want the whole world to know about your community?
Every good thing. The new government, he hoped that they will make them more happy and they want to spread peace and happiness around the world.
Çok teşekkürler. All right, we're being ordered to sit down and have some chai. Cheers, bro. That is extremely sweet.
Yeah.
I think it's like 90% sugar and 10% water. Or apparently they have birds in here. We're going to check it out. So why do you have birds?
It's a hobby.
He bought them?
Yes.
Do you know what kind of bird it is?
He said booze, but I don't know what type.
Are they Syrian?
Yeah. Yes, Syrian. Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
كم ولد عندك؟ 2 kids.
2 kids right here? He's really cute. Where do they give birth to the babies?
In the hospital in Damascus.
Whoa.
This is the small kid, 15 days old.
Oh my God. That's so beautiful. Wow, the wife looks really young.
He's 24 years old, same age, his wife.
How many kids do you want to have?
He said the minimum average is like 5, 10. He likes the kids.
All right, getting to the car is going to be really difficult. How are we going to do this?
This is the most difficult part, how to escape now.
Escaping is going to be quite the challenge here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wow, that was crazy experience, dude. Whoa. Shukran. What's happening? What's
They want
happening?
money, they want money.
Yo, be careful with that. Oh my God, are you crazy?
Let's move. I want them to move.
Bro, are you crazy? Why did
I
you?
want them to move, man.
Dude, they're literally riding on the car.
Those kids were so cute and chaotic, but their innocence warms my heart. I can't help but feel sorry for all the trauma they've been through. With the nomads in the rearview mirror, we are now approaching Idlib. And believe me when I say, this is one of the most intense places in the world.
There's tanks. After 5 long hours of driving, we are here. Welcome to Idlib. And this is so significant because I remember on my last trip to Syria, they were like, you cannot go near Idlib. It's a no-go zone. So let's go to Idlib. Let's check it out. There are checkpoints like all around us, but Ayub says that we're safe. I still feel a little bit kind of sketchy to be here. As Ayub just told me, this is the most conservative area of Syria.
You saw the sign on the right. It says terms and conditions for clothing and how you should look like.
Am I dressed okay?
Yeah, but for females.
Yeah, for sure.
Avoid mentioning Americans. Let's say
Canadian?
Canadian.
Okay, I'm Canadian. Careful when you cross the street in Syria. These guys drive like crazy. Oh my God, it's almost as bad as Iran. What does it say behind you?
It says Syria for all Syrians and the date of the fall of Assad regime and even the timing.
And this white flag,
HTS flag,
which is the new government basically.
Yes.
And it looks like the Taliban flag. Yeah. What does it say on the flag?
There is no God instead of Allah and Prophet Muhammad is the Prophet.
The adrenaline rush that I get from being in a place that I know has been like forbidden for anyone to visit, Syrians and tourists. It really gets me going. Time to explore Idlib.
As I mentioned, Idlib is controlled by HTS, a former Al-Qaeda affiliate that now rules Syria with an iron fist. They claim to have distanced themselves from jihad or engaging in violent extremism, but their strict interpretation of Islamic law tells an interesting story.
Bro, what is going on? This is chaotic as hell. This is absolutely insane. Like, everyone's just running around. That kid looks like he's 10 years old driving a motorcycle. Is it always chaotic here? Do you think that most people in Syria are scared to come here now?
Yes, they think Idlib could be dangerous. It's so conservative, different than Damascus.
It almost feels like a different country.
Yeah, and there's like foreigner fighters everywhere.
Are you nervous?
Kind of, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not afraid, but I need to be careful.
Are you worried that people are going to ask us questions like what are you doing here?
I'm worried because, like, for example, being in a fight here is not like in Damascus.
But who's going to fight you?
Like, if we hit someone with the car, for example, everyone have guns.
Totally different energy on these streets. Like, everyone's intimidating. A lot of people have guns. They all have big beards and no mustache, like the ISIS look. I just popped into a gun shop because there's so many here and I was curious. And I asked the price of a Glock and it was $180 US. They're just like throwing the weapons around like no one's business. And he was like, do you want it? It might be the cheapest guns in the world. Only in Idlib, Syria can you do that. Do you think everybody here has guns on them?
I think so. And they have like the military dress.
So we're coming up to the main square here. There's actually beautiful little palm trees. There's a little clock.
And guess what? My SIM card don't work here.
Really?
So we don't have internet.
Why doesn't it work?
Because they use Turkish networks here.
Everything is Turkish?
Yeah.
Well, do they use Turkish lira?
Yes.
Why do they use Turkish lira?
Because they are close and supported by Turkey. And so many of the products they have here made in Turkey.
So they just use Turkish lira?
Yeah.
You think I'm the only tourist here right now?
Of course. But not the only foreigner. Because there's so much fighters here. So many.
Foreign fighters?
Yeah.
But who brought them here? Who sponsored them?
They went since the revolution started, 2011.
Did you ever think you would visit Idlib in your life?
Never. Because I didn't expect that Assad will fall.
Right. But so even for you right now, you're like looking around everywhere, you're like trying to understand what's going on?
Yes. And the products they have here, it looks different than the one in Damascus.
We are pretty close to the Turkish border. It's like 2 hours by car maybe.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any pictures of Assad here.
Yeah.
But even during his regime, there was no pictures of him?
Of course, no. During the regime time,
there was.
It was, but since 2011, they removed all of the photos of Assad.
So they were against him here?
Yes, since the beginning.
It was the opposition?
Yeah.
Every store is like a military store. Yeah, I would say this is not the most touristy friendly place I've ever been. It's very, very intense here. Bro, everybody's in military.
Because everyone joined HTS.
Oh, okay.
Because they don't have any job opportunities in here. It's a small city.
Look at this guy. Like, dude, what the hell? That's insane. They're just walking around with huge weapons. Everyone is armed here. Ayub has taken me to a famous sweets shop here because apparently they're known for their sweets in Idlib. It's really busy in here.
Yeah.
Everyone's pushing around.
Yeah. You can
What are we
check
getting?
how they made it. Take the coffee.
Thank you. Shukran. I love how you're just thrown in it. You're just here. You're like right in the middle of it, right in front of everything.
Welcome to Idlib.
Shukran. Time to give it a try. Whoa, really crunchy on the outside. Inside there's cheese, milk cream, there's walnuts, pistachios. This is amazing. What a moment. What a moment here in Idlib. What's your name?
Mohammed.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Martin Oman, near Idlib, yeah.
And there's a lot of military guys walking around with weapons.
No matter.
It makes you feel comfortable?
Yeah, those people are Syrians as well. They are from us and they freed us from the regime.
How do you feel about the current situation in Syria with the new regime?
We hope the new regime will be well for the Syrians. The most important things as a Syrian, there will not be everything forever, as the Syrians knows about the old regime.
Amazing.
Yeah. won't be forever.
After everything I've seen in Idlib, it's hard to imagine things getting more intense. But now we're heading to Aleppo, once Syria's largest city and economic heart, and now a symbol of devastation. The battle for control between Assad's forces and the rebels left so much of Aleppo's old city in ruins, destroying historic souks and mosques. Then in 2023, a 7.8 earthquake struck, killing thousands and damaging the iconic Aleppo citadel, the world's oldest castle dating back to the 3rd millennium BC. The last time I was in Syria, I was lucky enough to climb to the top of the citadel, which was unbelievable. But hearing bombs going off in the distance nearly gave me a heart attack.
We're on top of the Aleppo citadel, and every 2 minutes we can hear a bomb go off. It's like...
Now I want to see how people in Aleppo are rebuilding their lives.
So good to be back here. This is one of my favorite places in all the Middle East. Straight into the hustle and bustle. Right now I'm on a mission to get my hair cut. It's long and itchy. I forgot how amazing the street markets are here. You can buy anything. Oh my God, can I try an olive? Oh, I love olive.
The back alleys of Aleppo. Damn, what is under there?
Damn. This is not the Aleppo that most people come to see. We are in some like grimy vegetable market that's really dirty with dilapidated buildings everywhere, but it's really freaking awesome. We have found a barber here. I'm gonna get my haircut in this exact spot. I don't want it to be too short. In America, it's number 3, but I don't know if it's the same here. This is a little bit dirty. This is kind of ridiculous.
Hi.
I literally have no clue how short he's cutting it. Pretty aggressive.
Good or no good?
Very good.
Very good.
One of the most bizarre haircut experiences I've ever had. I literally can't see anything in a mirror, so I'm putting my full trust in this guy. This is the $1 haircut in Aleppo, Syria. How does it look, bro? Does it? You have to fully surrender to the guy cutting your hair and hope that he's doing a good job. You know, I've had haircuts all over the world, but this has to be one of the coolest places. I've drawn a bit of a crowd here. I also think he's making it too short, but whatevs. Those scissors are getting awfully close. I mean, he completely up. Like, it's way too short here, and then there's a long beard. It does not look good. Bro, if this guy cuts me, my life is over, I'm telling you. Oh my God, the razor blade sharp. Something about the knife is way scarier than the scissors. Very good, perfect, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, we gotta pay him, come on.
No, brother.
How much is normal?
No.
Come on,
Okay.
just take it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Well, that was the most ridiculous haircut I've ever had. There's a lot of people with missing limbs, dude.
Yeah.
Why?
Because of the war, because so many people were involved.
All my favorite cities in Turkey are Gaziantep, Antakya. They're all like on the border of Syria.
Yeah.
So this region is really my favorite region in the world.
My opinion is the best cuisine in Syria is here.
Behind me is considered the best falafel in the world. And falafel is one of my favorite foods. Finally, my food poisoning is curing. And this is the first meal I'm gonna eat really in 3 days. It's a really cool system. You pay outside. The cashier is just in the street. You get your ticket, and then you go up to the counter and get the falafel. This is a kitchen where they make all the fresh falafel and bread from scratch. This is a jacuzzi of falafel. This is a massive shawarma, huge. Shukran. The spices on that, fresh, hot chicken shawarma. Yes. Shukran. This could be the most beautiful kitchen I've ever been in. The best falafel in the world. Yes. Yes. These guys work so hard. They don't take a second to breathe. Yeah. How's that? First bite of the falafel. Oh my God, that is really good. Extremely crunchy, tasty. Got the pomegranate on top of it. That's easily the best bite of falafel I've ever had. Wow. We need to fill up our car with gasoline, and the situation now in Syria is there's gas in big bottles everywhere. It is all black market gasoline. It's crazy, during the Assad regime, this was impossible, and now there's gasoline everywhere. So there are now tens of thousands of gas stations in Syria. They're like mini shops with all these little entrepreneurs that are just selling gas on the black market. So during the Assad regime, you couldn't do this.
No, we could do this, but it was illegal. So they do it like they hide.
Oh, so now it's all over the streets.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper?
No, the difference is you can fill the car now from the gas station, but this is a Lebanese octane 95.
But it's cheaper now than before?
Yes, much cheaper.
So where do they get the gas from?
They smuggle it from Lebanon.
You know when it's full because it starts blasting out on the ground. You pay him in dollars or?
He's checking if it's fake.
It's a real. $50 to fill up the tank?
During Assad time, it used to cost 80, 90.
Why is it so much cheaper now?
Because
they smuggle it.
They smuggle it also on that time, but now because it's available everywhere. Also in the gas station, there's no limitation. So you can fill the car and pay in dollars. During Assad time, we used to get like 25 liter each 12 days.
And now you can pay in US dollars, but before you couldn't?
Yes.
Why didn't they accept dollars before?
Because it was forbidden, because Assad wants to control the exchange rate by make it forbidden.
So if you come to Syria, bring US dollars. They need it. Shukran.
Shukran.
It's been a long day of driving. We are now arriving in Hama to crash for the night. Good driving, bro. This is an insane hotel lobby. It is crazy beautiful in here.
So well.
Hello, cutie pie.
Alhamdulillah.
You're gonna take my bag from me?
Eh.
Thank you. Very unexpected to be in a random small city in Syria and get this grope and the power just went out. And there's a restaurant here with no power. I guess that's one of the realities of being in Syria. Frequent power outages. Damn. Oh, and it's back on. All right, I'm gonna hit the hay. I am exhausted and ready for an amazing day tomorrow. Good night. So I'm here in Hama and I'm gonna show you how smart the ancient civilizations were here in Syria. So here's the river, which is a water source, and they built this huge wooden wheel which would collect water from the river, bring it up over the bridge and into the farms and into the communities so they would get access to water. That is so freaking cool. Syria is the cradle of civilization. This is ancient Mesopotamia. This is like the most fertile lands. This is where settlements started. I just think it's so cool. Today's destination is Palmyra, an ancient city with some of the best preserved Roman ruins on earth. You can see it on the map, smack dab in the center of Syria and once a major stop on the Silk Road. But until recently, the city was completely off limits for reasons you're about to find out. We are cruising on the road to Palmyra. It is pretty empty out here. It's just desert. Last time I tried to go to Palmyra, we were actually on the road and my driver got a call that there was a suicide bomber like somewhere halfway at one of the checkpoints. So we had to turn around and go back. Looks like this time we're gonna be looking pretty good to get there. Even though there are many checkpoints, different situation. And there's no permit now. You can just freely just go. We are driving in the middle of nowhere, in the desert, in the center of Syria. And there's a freaking tank. Hey, bro, what is that?
This is for the driver, I think.
Of the tank? Yeah. How recent do you think this?
Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago.
You think so? Is this a Russian tank?
I think so, yeah.
I feel like there could be explosives in there. Be careful, man. Seriously. Are these rockets?
Yeah. It's fully loaded.
It's fully loaded. Look at these rockets. Is that what causes all the destruction on the buildings? Like
Katyusha, yes. Calls Katyusha. All from here. This is how they shoot. They press maybe this one.
Don't
you want to try?
No, no. Holy crap, dude. I'm now taking over the wheel. Ayub has been driving so well for so long, but it's time for the American to drive in Syria. Yallah.
Yallah, habibi.
Habibi. I'm a good driver, don't worry. I never thought I'd be driving in Syria. This is cool. It adds another layer of adventure to handle the car. Rolling up to a checkpoint right now, behind the wheel. There's like 10 soldiers right here, and they all have massive guns. Assalamu alaikum.
انتظموا راجعين على حمص حشام.
شكرا. Assalamu alaikum.
Go.
Yeah, I don't know what he said. That's why I think.
He said move, Sheikh. You know what Sheikh means?
Sheikh, yeah, prince. He called me a prince. That's good. So why did he call me Sheikh?
Because he's religious. So they call each other Sheikh because it's like you going to a higher position.
After taking turns behind the wheel, we finally arrive in Palmyra, and the anticipation gives me goosebumps. So ISIS controlled all of this city.
Yes.
They were controlling the checkpoints.
Yeah.
They were in the city.
And they destroyed the monuments.
Those monuments have been here for like 2,000 years.
Yeah.
I just imagine like 15 years ago how many tourists were here. Now I'm the only one.
It used to be like Greece on that time, full of people, even at night.
Pretty destroyed. Sad, very sad, man. All right, about 40 checkpoints later, we have arrived in Palmyra. And sadly, a lot of the city is destroyed. I mean, there was a beautiful mosque here. It's like desolate. I mean, there's a few people walking around, but all the buildings are literally destroyed. It looks like a freaking apocalypse movie. There's like 1 or 2 shops here, guys selling gasoline, and over here, I mean, it's completely destroyed. Look at this, like a kitchen right there that's about to fall through the cracks. So sad. It's like give you a pit in your stomach when you see these. What is it like to live in Palmyra?
Before the liberation, electricity was on the entire time in Palmyra because it's like a military base. Now, after the liberation, they still have the electricity and water, and more people are coming back to restore their houses. Now there's around like 10,000 people in Palmyra, and before the war it used to be more than 100,000.
Before 2012, tell me about what Palmyra used to feel like.
Before the war, they used to count on tourism. It used to be full of tourists. They want to rebuild it and everyone come back to their house.
Now we are heading to the ancient ruins where towering Roman columns have stood for more than 2,000 years. But during the Civil War, ISIS took control of the area and used the site for public executions, bombing the most important temples in the process. I wasn't able to come to Palmyra on my last trip, so now I'm determined to see what remains.
Dang, dude.
Woo! I feel free.
We're firing guns behind us. Dude, scream at the top of your lungs. It feels good. Syria is amazing! Palmyra was an ancient city that became part of the Roman Empire, and all of the impressive ruins are located right here in the center part of Syria. And it's huge. There's actually references of Palmyra that are mentioned in the Bible, believe it or not. Some dating as far back as the 2nd millennium BC. That's how ancient this place is. However, in the 1st century BC was when people settled here during the ancient Silk Road, and the Romans took it over, and they built all these incredible structures that you see left here right now. Behind me is the Bell Temple, which was the main site here in Palmyra, and it was completely destroyed by ISIS. What does this have to do with anything? Why does this have to make them upset? This beautiful, beautiful history. How did you react when it was destroyed?
The first time I visited Palmyra is after it destroyed, because before the war I was 15 years old, so I wouldn't be able to come here, but it was so sad.
Your entire adult life has been war.
Yeah.
We are entering the amphitheater here. Wow. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
This is incredibly preserved. Wow.
In 2016, ISIS made this damage in the amphitheater, also on the Arch of Victory. It used to look really nice before that.
Wow. I'm getting like a out-of-body experience standing here right now. Just imagine what kind of activity happened right here in this amphitheater. It gives me the goosebumps. This is the Roman amphitheater, which is incredibly intact, except for some parts that were destroyed over there, but the steps and the way that it feels. Guys, I've been to so many Roman ruin sites around the world. This has to be the best. Maybe it's because I'm in Syria, of all places, knowing the history that's happened here, the recent history, the journey to actually reach this spot, going through 40 checkpoints, and knowing like all the tension going on with this country, the fact that I actually made it here. You know, I always wonder when I go to an epic place like this, that's so historical, like, what was it like when the people were building these temples, these pillars, these columns? Like, what were they eating? What were the markets like? What were the relationships like? What did people do for fun? Did they even make money? Did they need money to live? Like, all these questions I have when I stand here. Incredibly epic. We're entering the castle area, which had been occupied by Russian soldiers for 10 years. And now all the Russians have left. Like, this place has been off limits, right?
Yeah, I've never been here, but there's so many tanks.
I don't know if we should be here, bro. This is complete. This is covered in tanks. Holy shit.
We need to leave.
It's just cool to see tanks. Like, forget about war, forget about everything. Like, the actual experience of being here and being able to have access to things like this is so cool. Doesn't matter what country.
It's very cool that they allow us to go everywhere. If we did something like this during Assad regime time, that's the end.
Like you'd be put in Sednaya prison or what?
Yeah, something like this.
This is insane.
What is going on?
Holy shit, dude. I am freaked out. What?
Yeah, here's the entrance.
How old is this castle?
It's from the 13th century, from the Mamluki period. So it's an Islamic castle and there is a Dutch surrounded the castle. It's called Fakhruddin al-Mani Castle.
So we don't know what's gonna happen with this castle, whether HCS is gonna take it over to be their own like compound, or if they're gonna open it as a tourism, or if they're just gonna close it permanently.
I hope they will open it for tourism.
Look at this bridge to get there. Is that safe? Dude, look at that drop though. Like if you drop through that, you're not gonna survive that fall. I don't know, man. That cannot be safe.
Let's do it, man.
This is so scary. Like,
I don't know, don't look down.
Dude, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if I can go over this bridge, man. Look at this. I just realized for the first time the incredible view of Palmyra down there. As much as I want to go inside, I have to just say no. Like, dude, there's no fucking way, man. This is the sketchiest bridge I've ever seen. So, as I understand, I'm like the very first tourist to be here, standing right here. Did you ever think you'd be standing right here?
Never, ever. No. I'm so happy.
It's cool that you are a Syrian and you're finally able to explore your own country.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
You.
Since this was a Russian base and all the Russians recently cleared out, I can actually walk through the checkpoint to see if anything interesting was left behind.
Damn, there's like clothes, jackets, a hat. It's freaky to be in here right now. It's lots of cigarettes. Oh my God. What is this? Getting a little rowdy in here with these pictures.
With the Russian base behind us, we're back on the road, still wrapping our heads around how fast things have changed in Syria.
It looks like I'm driving straight to a fire. What the f is that? I don't know. Should we drive through it or what? If the other cars are driving through it. It's not clear, but there is a huge fire in front of us. Bro, the bus is on fire. Holy
Yeah, because you see how the fire is coming from here?
Oh, Jesus.
Careful, careful.
I see it. Holy shit. There's a freaking bus on fire on the highway in the middle of Syria.
The burning bus behind me feels like a symbol of everything I've seen in Syria. Destruction, chaos, and lives turned upside down. Over the years, tens of millions have been displaced, entire cities have been reduced to rubble, and regular civilians have been caught in the middle of a brutal war. With Assad's regime finally gone, the concentration of power is constantly shifting, and no one knows what comes next. But one thing is certain, the people here have hope, a kind of hope that refuses to die no matter what they've survived. My next stop is even more intense. A place where explosions and attacks have shaped everyday life. This is Mogadishu, Somalia, the world's most dangerous city.
The death toll has risen to at least 100 after 2 car bombs hit the capital Mogadishu.
Somalia has been in a constant state of civil war for the past 33 years, and its capital of Mogadishu has descended into chaos. A large part of the city is controlled by terrorist groups who are responsible for kidnappings, suicide bombings, and random attacks on civilians.
Close to 400 people were killed and dozens are still missing.
When I came to Mogadishu 5 years ago, the armed checkpoints and bombed out buildings sent a shiver down my spine. Every time I left my hotel, I was accompanied by 8 soldiers with AK-47s, and I was hardly able to leave the car and explore. So, why did I come back? Because I never got the real chance to meet locals and discover the culture that is hidden beneath the rubble. This time around, I've made it my mission to hit the streets and make a real conclusion. Is Mogadishu as dangerous as I remember, or is it actually on the path to recovery? There's only one way to find out. From the moment we land, I'm on high alert.
The cluster as soon as we get off the plane, everyone's just standing around.
There is zero organization, and I can feel everyone staring at me, probably wondering what a tourist is doing here. For safety, I've teamed up with a local guide named Ajus, and we're joined by 3 armed soldiers in the car who've asked for their identities to be protected.
but don't film.
I won't film them.
Ajit says there's no need for the huge escort I had last time, because nowadays in Mogadishu, it's better to keep a low profile.
Blacked out windows, yep. A lot of barbed wire fences. Who are the guys in the car with us?
These guys are our security cover.
But they don't have guns.
Oh, they have.
They have? Oh, wow.
Yes.
Holy shit. They just pulled out freaking. So why do they have pistols and not the AK-47?
For me, my policy, I don't use AK-47.
Why?
Because it's eye attract.
I think so too.
But I want you to make like simple person.
Yeah. Low key.
Yeah.
There's checkpoints every 2 seconds, man. It's crazy.
After weaving through countless roadblocks, anxious it could all go wrong at any moment, we finally reached the ocean. Somalia has the longest coastline in mainland Africa, stretching over 3,300 kilometers, and its heart lies right here in Lido Beach.
Every time you get out of the car, you just gotta go. I am most definitely the whitest thing on this beach, aside from the sand. Everyone's just staring at me. And in front of me are our security guys that just look like regular dudes just hanging out. The women all cover their head. Is it a law or it's just a respect of the religion?
Respect of religion. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a law. It's a law, yes.
I can't believe how amazing this beach is. I've traveled to all the countries in the world, but this beach is one of the best, I think.
One of the best.
One of the best.
MashaAllah.
I'm fine. I'm good.
Messi.
Messi. Oh! Who's the best player here? You're the best player. Nice to meet you, bro.
Somebody cool.
I just has game.
Yeah.
Not bad, man. Tell me one thing that you love about Mogadishu.
No one asks you about who you are. Just feel free.
Do you feel safe here?
100%.
You do?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Come to Mogadishu.
What's the game?
The bottle turning like this. Beep.
Oh! It's really amazing. There's so many people swimming in the beach right now. Even the women going in with full outfit on. So much commotion right now around me, everywhere. Just hanging with nice people. America. How's Mogadishu?
It's my city. I don't want America. I don't want the area. I like it.
We're getting out of here because we're causing too much commotion. Let's go. Everyone is very friendly.
Yeah.
But when they see me, they crowd around me. There's like 20 people, you know? This is one of the nicest beaches I've ever been to. White sand, crystal clear water. But this is also the site of many attacks. Many. It's freaking insane. I hope I'm safe.
Mogadishu has suffered decades of violence, but it wasn't always this way. Once a thriving hub of culture and trade, the city spiraled into chaos after Somalia's central government collapsed in 1991, the year I was born. Since then, Mogadishu has been torn apart by a brutal civil war, with rival clans, warlords, and Al-Shabaab, a terrorist group linked to Al-Qaeda, who are fighting for control. Bombings, kidnappings, and street battles have turned everyday life into a battleground. To make matters worse, Mogadishu's lawlessness extends offshore, where Somali pirates hijack ships along global trade routes. Today, many families rely on remittances from Somali relatives abroad to survive. Older generations remember a peaceful city, but for today's youth, the civil war has defined their lives. But there are signs of resilience. Markets are reopening, new businesses are emerging, and locals are striving to reclaim their city against all odds.
The scary thing about being in Mogadishu is that you're at this beautiful beach and life is great, but you don't know who's who. You don't know who has weapons, you don't know who are the bad guys. I'm putting my full trust in Ajus, our guide here, and now my tour guide is arguing with the guys in front of us. What's happening?
We're agreeing the money, they could not find the solution.
You can see Ajus is in some heated negotiation with all the different boat drivers. Who's gonna take us? You got it?
We're good, we're good.
Very good?
Very good. Welcome.
Very good, bye-bye, thank you.
Master Musa is the captain.
Okay.
Isaac went a ride, he never go aboard with him.
He never been on a boat. Let's go with him.
I told him to come.
Yeah, good,
No
good,
problem,
good.
yeah.
What's your name?
Isaac.
I'm happy that you joined the boat, bro. You're so lucky that you live in this beautiful beach. We're cruising on the boat. Man, the water is literally green. Unbelievable. Oh, I have no words right now, I'm speechless. It's amazing, man. Seriously amazing. How are you enjoying your first boat ride?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah, carpenter.
Carpenter?
Yeah, carpenter.
Nice, I like that. You know, as we're sailing, I see several military patrolling up and down the street in full outfits with their guns hanging down.
I also see a lot of destroyed buildings right in front of me, like completely in rubbles, as if it was just a bomb that hit the shore. I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering about Somali pirates because these are the waters that they have been on for many decades, and you've seen all the movies.
I'm the captain now.
But as it just told me, they are farther north in a state called Puntland. They're not around here, we hope. Why is he wearing a beanie? It's so hot outside. Aren't you hot, bro?
The sun.
Oh, the sun. Hey, bro, what's your name?
Mohammed.
Mohammed.
I'm from Somalia, Mogadishu.
Nice.
He says where you're from.
I'm from America.
He's from America.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Why? He says, and I will respect the Islam people. That's why I'm supporting.
He says he likes Trump because he respects Islam?
Islam, yeah. This time, yeah.
No Israel.
Yeah, he says America must respect Palestine.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, brother.
Bye-bye. Ma salama, ma
salama.
You guys have a lot of Arabic words in your language.
Yeah.
A lot.
But
I think that they don't know that they're Arabic words.
Absolutely, yeah.
At some point, pirates were here, but now it's safe.
He says in this place, their problem could be if explosion is, or maybe sometimes the road is closing, the people cannot come at that time. But the rest is fine, no problem.
And back to the chaos. Thank you.
Now we are heading to one of Mogadishu's most iconic spots, the lighthouse, built during the Italian colonial period and left in ruins by years of conflict.
It's crazy how much trash is on the beach here and all the destroyed buildings. Never seen anything like it before. There's a dog just hanging. There's military helicopters flying through the sky. How did the Civil War happen? Because everything was normal in 1990.
That's right.
What happened in 1991?
Civil War erupted, United Somali Congress.
So they fought against the government. It was a coup? They tried to overtake the city?
Yes, yeah, because it's a military system. So they were trying to become free.
Until now, 2025, the situation has not gotten better.
Now we are recovering. Before it was bad, but now we are recovering.
I'm trying to understand, like people watching this video, they see checkpoints. Why are the bad guys still here?
Longer time, Civil War. Everything come out, like bad people and everything.
Right.
So government now are trying to restore regulation and law. So that's why they set up the checkpoints.
A lot of Somalis have left. There's a huge diaspora around the world, in Minnesota, in the UK. But this man decided to stay in Somalia. That says a lot about you as a person.
Nothing is different between those who live outside the country.
Right.
I'm in charging on my house. I'm controlling everything.
Right.
So alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, yes.
There are so many AK-47s around me. I'm not joking you when I say this. There's 6 guys on that side of the beach. There's like a pocket of 6 guys right there on the ground. There's a dude walking towards me in a blue shirt. I feel like I'm just gonna be stuck in crossfire. All eyes are on me right now, and we should probably get the out of here. The longer we stay here, the more attention we get.
No, not tension.
No, not bad attention.
Yeah.
People asking, what are you doing here? Blah,
yes,
blah, blah.
that's right. Oh, my big boss. Here's my big boss.
Who's this? Big
my
boss.
Friend.
How are you, man?
He's the man in charging all the
really?
guys, the botters.
Meeting followers here. How are you, man? Crazy. That was super intense.
As we head into town, I'm excited to check out the street life. Walking around, I can't help but think about how much the city has changed. In the late 19th century, Somalia was colonized by Italy, Britain, and France. Italy controlled the south, known as Italian Somaliland, while the Brits took the north, known as British Somaliland. After World War II, Somalia gained independence, and in 1960, the two regions merged. However, decades of instability and the ongoing civil war have led to the fragmentation of the country. Somaliland in the north declared independence in 1991, and to this day remains one of the world's only unrecognized countries. Meanwhile, the rest of Somalia still struggles with the lasting impact of colonization and terrorism. So much of this is visible in the city center, like this monument Ajis wants to show me.
This is the Tomb of Unknown Soldier Monument, Mogadishu, Somalia. It's representing those who fought with independence of Somalia.
Why the 1 star?
It's 5 Somalia.
Oh, 5 states.
5 states, yeah. Yeah.
If you've ever seen the movie Black Hawk Down, I'm standing right where the real-life events took place. In 1993, during a US military operation in Mogadishu, a mission to capture 2 high-ranking Somali warlords spiraled into a deadly 15-hour battle. 2 Black Hawk helicopters were shot down, and the ensuing chaos resulted in the deaths of 18 American soldiers and hundreds of Somalis.
In front of us, there's a car with a bunch of military guys, and they're putting their weapons down?
Yeah, they're not allowing.
They're not allowing the weapons?
Because it's a restaurant here, it's forbidden. forbidden to go with weapon because otherwise people getting scared.
I made it to a local Somali restaurant here.
This is where you can get everything, but my favorite is camel meat.
Let's get some camel meat.
Assalamu alaikum. Yes, we will get inshallah.
Camel.
Yeah, special camel with, oh my God.
We got our camel meat here, rice, and a big bowl for the military guys. Oh my God, it's like soft meat.
This is traditional. You put the banana in the food.
They love bananas in Somalia. I don't know what it is, but they're obsessed with bananas. Very good camel. Really tasty. Yeah, comes right off. So before 1991, what was it like here?
It was really paradise. The education was free, health system was free, everything was free, yeah. We were not even paying taxation.
It's like two different worlds.
Yeah, suddenly things has changed. Boom!
Yeah, it's gone up and down, the situation.
Yeah.
How is it now?
Now, it's much better before. The business is growing and now it's booming.
Good. Many Somalis living overseas come back
and they invest here. We are still missing peaceful 100%. We are recovering now, step by step.
Yeah.
Whenever you see a Somali person who has like lost some of his teeth, they call Guinea.
Guinea.
Yeah, Guinea.
Yeah.
And when they have a gap, like the both teeth, they call Fanah.
Got it.
So I'll show you a Fanah person now.
Guinea.
Guinea. Yes, Guinea. He's the one of my best friends in this area. Fanah. You see?
The teeth.
Yeah, gap.
My nickname.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah. Fanah.
So I noticed a lot of UN cars.
I don't know much, but they is assisting Somalia, logistic and helping the training and something like that.
That's nice. Oh, the call to prayer. Last time I was here, this mosque was under construction. It's beautiful.
Actually, this is now the biggest and the best mosque in Somalia.
Going inside the mosque, prayer time is over. Take off shoes. No problem.
Sure.
What does Islam mean for the people of Somalia?
If you are not praying, it means you are not Muslim.
Like most people here pray 5 times a day?
Yeah.
Everybody prays.
Every house here, my children, anyone who is not doing the prayer, no food.
It's all Sunni Islam, not Shia?
No, we are not Shia. We are Muslim.
100%.
Sunni, 100%. Every family must teach his son while he's like 8 years old as to how to pray.
This is one of the most beautiful mosques I've ever been in. Really, really nice in here. The blue carpets, the weather's cool.
This is the age of the learning the Quran.
I hear them up there, yeah.
Up there, yeah. They're teaching the rules of the Quran. They must be memorized.
Yes. Do you know the Quran?
Some of.
Some of.
Yeah, not much.
Thank you.
He says welcome.
How are you? Thank you for welcoming me here into this mosque.
Yeah, he says welcome.
If you could say one message to everyone watching this about Mogadishu, what would you tell them?
I'm saying come to your country and see what's happening in the ground and reality in the country. That's
what I always tell people. You have to travel and see it with your own eyes to really understand what's happening. When I look on the news about Mogadishu, it's always bad things.
The difference is, I believe every country has its own problem, but no one is releasing the local media. But in Somalis, they're releasing the bad things in their own self.
Do you feel safe walking the streets here?
You can go anytime you need. We have so many different nationalities, so they're working here. They don't have any problem, and you are part of those people. Even in the mosque right now, at the moment, we have here some foreign people.
Really?
Who's teaching there, yeah.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Everyone keeps saying it's very safe, but they know that there's bad guys here.
Absolutely. If you give them tension, you cannot work. Don't give them tension. Do your job.
Just be normal.
Yeah, just be normal, yeah. Never give them tension, yeah.
That's good to know.
Because, yeah, if you start pretending like scaring them, worrying them, looking always behind, you cannot work. You cannot feel safe.
Interesting.
But yeah, escape them.
Makes sense.
No.
You know, so far, it's been really nice on this trip because I have more freedom to walk around the streets.
Absolutely. If you're scared and people make you scared, you cannot walk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That being said, of course, you still have to be careful. Anything can happen anytime.
Absolutely.
It's crazy to think that Mogadishu was once a hub of Islamic scholarship, connecting Africa with the Middle East and Asia. But there's so much more to unpack in this city.
Few places in the world you'll see donkeys walking around the streets as much as Mogadishu. Over here, there's a nice collection of, I don't know if it's shark teeth or whale teeth. I don't know what animal this is. But damn, those are some sharp ass teeth. How do people feel when they see tourists here? Because when I come out of the car, they go, oh, no. What are they saying?
Some saying, go film, some saying, no, stop, who are you? Some saying, everyone is saying something.
And then, so this is the fish market.
Yeah, fish
We're
market,
actually
yeah.
going to come back here in the morning,
Yeah,
the
in
fish
the morning,
market,
yeah.
because it's going to be crazy, we're told. So stay tuned for the morning, don't go anywhere. But we got a lot of exploring to do tonight. The city comes alive when the sun starts to go down. Everyone's out on the streets. This kid is selling peanuts here, and he's just too cute, I can't say no. All the payments are done through the phone bank transfer. It's super easy, they don't carry cash anymore.
I give him $50, 6 pieces.
MashaAllah. Take one.
Yalla.
Take one.
هذا.
Hot peanuts. Sounds like what you can find in the Philippines. I just met Ramla here on the street. She's very sweet, very beautiful, and she speaks perfect English because she grew up in Minnesota,
Yes.
where all the Somalis are. What is it like to grow up in Minnesota and then move back to Mogadishu? Tell me about the experience.
Oh, there's a bit of a cultural change and all that, but you know, as you can adapt to it. It's just a bit of a challenging in the beginning, but afterwards, you kind of get used to it. These are my people, you know, I feel home.
Do you think that there's a resurgence of Somalis from the diaspora moving back to Somalia to open up businesses to try to create a better future?
I feel like a lot of the young generations, especially Gen Zs and all of that, are moving back here because I feel like they kind of want to get into the culture and, you know more about the country. So yeah, there's a lot of us here. There's a group of us. We always hang out. You know, we encourage other people to come back.
Okay, any last message you want to say about Mogadishu to the world?
You know, I love seeing my fellow Americans coming here, you know, just walking around freely. This is a good message for all of us. You guys should check out Somalia. It's amazing.
We've entered the local markets here in Mogadishu, a place I have never been before. I was told I couldn't come here last time, but Ajis is the man. He's taking me here.
Thank you.
What is this?
This is my favorite nuts. I like this one.
Oh, you have money, nice.
They refuse it because it's too old. It's not fun.
They won't take it, it's too old.
Yeah, it's too old, yeah.
The shop is really interesting. They have a lot of Nutella, they have creamy garlic sauce, mayonnaise, and cookies, and condensed milk. And Ajis is getting some sweets.
Coconut.
Coconut.
Coconut sweet.
Wow. Holy crap. Coconut, caramel, like flaky texture. Yeah. If this was at home, I would eat this all the time.
Yeah.
How nice of you. He's offering to everyone on the road. Very nice guy. Tell me about this market.
This place called Hamarwene. Oldest market in Somalia and very famous. You can find everything you need except a weapon.
You find those outside?
Yeah.
This market is bustling. It's a bit packed with people, with things, with food, shoes. Anything and everything is in this market.
He's working.
What is he making?
He's sewing the cloth and he's really believe his hand. Oh,
walking through this market, you can really feel the old age of it. The buildings, just narrow alleyways, chipped walls, very rugged. How you doing, bro? You got some good style. I like your hat.
Thank you.
We were just shooting and everyone was freaking out that they were on camera. And now you're giving hugs around and they're like, we love the camera. It doesn't make sense. No problem.
This community, they're from Iraq.
But their faces, they look Somali, no?
They are Somalis, of course, they are Somali.
But originally, they
Originally, yeah.
Long time ago?
Yeah, long time ago, yeah.
Oh my God, massive. Nice to meet you. My name is Drew, I come from the US. Tell me a little bit about life in Mogadishu.
Life is perfect now. It's really very good.
You know, many people are scared to come here. That's why you don't see many tourists. What do you want to say to people that are too scared of Mogadishu?
At the moment, the security is okay. Before and now it's completely different.
Step by
now
step,
okay.
step by step.
Step by step by step, yeah.
Step by step. If you could say any message to people in the world watching this video, any message, what would you tell them?
When the baby born, he's not standing up.
You speak English?
Yeah.
This guy speaks. At the end of the interview, he says he speaks English.
Same time, baby not going standing.
The baby, when you're born, he's not immediately standing up.
Okay.
We are like that. We still have some problems.
Step by step,
Step by step. Inshallah. Thank you so much. We don't have more time, but thank you. It's a good idea not to stand in one place for more than like a few minutes because of the crowd, so we're going to keep moving. Mogadishu is so freaking crazy. I can't put it into words. It's rugged, it's dirty, it's charming, it's beautiful, it's historic, it's friendly, it's freaking scary all at once. This is literally the reason why I travel, for experiences like this. And I gotta say, so far, Mogadishu definitely feels as chaotic as before, but I'm finding a lot more smiles and I'm feeling a little more safety walking around the streets, even though it's freaking crazy. It's just what it is. It's Mogadishu in a nutshell.
Just when I'm starting to feel comfortable, I hear a group of men shouting, and it takes me a second to realize that their anger is directed at me.
What's the problem though? What's he mad about?
He's saying, I want to know who you are. I say, I'm not letting you. Listen, there's no problem. There's no problem.
Okay.
What's your name?
What's your name? What's your name?
Ate.
What's your name?
Ivan.
How are you?
I'm fine. I am Somali. Come, Somali.
I'm Somali. My name is Sabir. My name is Muhammad.
What's your name?
My name is
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
I'm from United States.
United States.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is everything okay?
Everything okay, perfect. This guy, his name is Ahmed Day. He's a comedian guy.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Welcome from Somalia.
Somali good. Somalia no lato. Alaya Somalia.
Immediately, the call to prayer comes on, but the kids are still out and about playing football, running in the streets. You know, it's crazy to be up here overlooking the city. So much chaos down below, but up here on top of the hotel is so peaceful. This is really a city of contrasts. From one moment you're walking on a super dirty street and then you walk into a really fancy restaurant. Or you're staying in a really nice hotel and then you're seeing people sleeping on the streets. This is absolutely one of the craziest cities I've ever been to. Mogadishu, Somalia. Just hanging out outside and a pack of camels just walks by. Just another Thursday afternoon. Anytime we leave the car, it's like a moment of anxiety, like to open the door. When you're in the car, you feel pretty secure and safe, but just outside is complete madness. It's crazy that the people have become so normalized seeing like all these checkpoints, all these guns, all these military. You're like numb to it at some point.
I can't come to Mogadishu without checking out the fish market. For a country with the longest coastline in Africa, fishing is a huge part of Somalia's economy, and it provides jobs for many people.
I'm getting poked in the head by the skin of the fish. See this thing? They catch it this morning?
Actually, they go at night at 4 o'clock.
This is insane. So the fishermen come up shore holding massive fish on their shoulders. The thing's gotta weigh like 50 pounds. We are entering the chaotic fish market.
Welcome, Somalia!
Lots of sounds, lots of people talking. Wow. Fresh catch?
Yes, I'm selling fish.
Fish? What kind of fish?
Pink Maya, tuna fish.
Can you tell me about Mogadishu?
Very well.
Very well. What's your name? Sarah. Nice to meet you. My name is Drew. I come from America. Yeah, American. Do you know her age?
She told me 80.
She's 80?
80 more.
You look 60. If someone buys the entire fish, how much does it cost?
320.
How much is that in dollars? Dollars?
Yes. She's a good TikToker. She has nice followers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about Mogadishu?
Yeah. She I believe my business. I believe my business. I work hard.
This is crazy. The dude is just skinning the fish right on the floor. It takes 3 men to carry a fish. America. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
This man is an inspector here.
Okay.
He's saying, please don't film the bad thing like dirty and shit.
Okay, I'm from the people.
I'm Marcosa.
Yes. Every morning this place is busy.
Yeah, every morning it's busy.
Crazy how you get such a mix of people here. Some are really hostile and don't like the camera and literally scream at you for filming, and others come to you and say like, hey, what's up, welcome to Somalia. It's a complete mix, so chaotic. Very old market?
Yeah.
Very old?
One of the oldest markets. I told you, this is one of the oldest markets in Somalia.
And after about 15 minutes, we are told to leave, so we are heading out now. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Whew. Outside the market, everyone's just screaming. A lot of commotion.
I'm learning so much about Somalia just by talking to people, and I still want to find out what the path to recovery looks like. Through social media, I connected with a teacher who agreed to speak openly to the camera, something that isn't very common around here.
What's your favorite and your least favorite thing about Somalia?
The guns, man. Let's just get rid of them. I don't want them. I'm so aware of them. I know where the barrel of the gun is facing every room I'm in.
They're needed for a reason, which is intimidating as a traveler.
I would like for them to disappear.
Me too.
But I think my favorite thing about being here is just, I don't have to carry my ID around. I don't have to tell anybody I'm Somali. You see me, you're like, Somali? I'm like, yes, Somali.
What's your experience as a female in Somalia?
I can't walk around outside as much as I would like to.
Can or
I can't.
Why?
Only because what we know we stare at and what we don't know we stare at. So either way, there's that discomfort.
So people stare at you?
Yeah,
and how do you feel when you get stared at?
Very uncomfortable, as anyone would. But it's not the worst thing at the same time because it's very normal.
But women are safe here.
Yeah, it's also a very normal part of like Somali life.
If you could say any message to people in the world watching this, what would you tell them?
Somalia is not the worst. It's like anywhere else in the world. You eventually figure it out and you find what makes sense to you here. Everything that's available everywhere else is available here, the good and the bad. So you kind of have to, know what you're looking for. Just be human, man, and just have the human experience while not, stepping on anybody else's toes. That's it.
After speaking to all the local people on this trip, I have a new perspective on Mogadishu. But as is often the case when you travel outside your comfort zone, I'm left with more questions than answers.
My last time coming to Mogadishu was 5 years ago, and I came here trying to see if the city has evolved, if there's hope for the future, and my answer is yes and no. The security situation on the street is the exact same. All the checkpoints, all the barricades to enter buildings, the barbed wire fences, just the hostility that you feel on the streets. But I have seen more businesses open. The diaspora of Somalis around the world have been coming back here. They are investing in Somalia, and we can only hope for a brighter future.
And just when I thought I'd seen the most intense places on earth, I find myself traveling in a country where the tension is currently at an all-time high. Iran is ranked as one of the most dangerous countries to visit as an American. The US government issued this travel warning, citing terrorism and kidnapping as major risks. Iran's government supports militant groups that are openly hostile to the United States. And with no functioning US embassy, Americans who visit Iran are on their own if something goes wrong. So, why am I going to Iran as an American? Because I want to spend time with the local people to see what they really think about the States.
America.
And find out what the security situation is like on the ground today. This is going to be a wild 7-day road trip across the country. But first, I need to tell my parents I'm going.
Hey, Bilski.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
Good.
Guess where I'm going tomorrow?
Where?
Iran.
No, Druby. Why? You can't go there.
Contrary to what my dad says, you can go to Iran as an American. You just need 3 months to prepare for the visa. After a long flight from Prague to Shiraz, a city in southern Iran, we have a little issue with my cameraman's visa.
We wrote down Slovakia, which is originally where he's from, but now he has a Czech passport, so...
Mattia and I are basically just doing loops right now in the immigration area. We've been waiting for 2 hours. Still no visa for him. All right, you got it? Let me see it.
I'm not getting deported, so that's a good thing.
Once we clear immigration, my local friend Amin is waiting for us at arrivals. He's a tour guide dedicated to showing the real Iran, the vibrant culture and hospitality beyond what makes the headlines.
Very well, Drew. Welcome to Shiraz. Welcome to Iran.
As we hop into the taxi, the sights and smells flood my senses, and the adrenaline rush starts kicking in. We are in one of Iran's biggest and most liberal cities, Shiraz, and Amin has a very special destination in mind for our first stop.
We're here inside the pink mosque in Shiraz. It is stunning. You can see pink all around us. These beautiful tiles and mosaics on the windows, they make this incredible reflection. It's one of the most spiritual places I've ever been. It's really, really cool in here. Women are dressed in these beautiful colors. You can see even the roofs are covered in pink flowers.
Having this special type of stained glass windows is also very influenced by the European art.
Is it different than the other mosques in Iran, or is it kind of the same like this?
Most of the mosques in Iran, they are in dark blue color. What makes this mosque more different is the special pink color they use for the tiles of this mosque. All original from 19th century, and this is mostly European sceneries painted on the tiles.
I was gonna say.
Even on some of the tiles over there, you can see some of the buildings like churches.
After the mosque, we're heading to Iran's most important historical site, and a place that every traveler who comes here has on their bucket list.
We are in Persepolis, an ancient site built in around 518 BC on the order of before Common Era, on the order of the king Darius I, one of the famous kings of Persian Empire. This place was important for the Persian Empire because this is the place used as a ceremonial capital. Persian kings invited lots of delegations from all around the empire. They came here and they celebrated a big festival for New Iranian Year, Nowruz.
I'm amazed by how old this place is, and it's still standing. And as an Iranian, what does this mean to you as your identity, like Persepolis?
Yeah, we are all proud of this place. It is like a national ID for Iranians.
And this is the special part of coming to Iran because this is one of the most ancient civilizations. I mean, the birthplace of what we know today of cities and life happened. I don't know, in the US, it's such a new country. We have amazing nature and stuff, but we don't have anything that we can say 500 BC.
Generally, Iranians are really proud of the ancient history.
Right.
I can feel it here when local people, Iranians are here. They are really proud of visiting this amazing historical place. The most important thing about Persepolis is whoever worked here was paid. We have documents about that.
Cool.
We have clay tablets found during the excavation
So they
of
weren't
Persepolis.
slaves, they weren't.
Nobody was used as a slave, so it's something makes Persepolis different from other historical sites in the world.
Maybe that's so deeply rooted in the Iranian culture, like take care of people, hospitality.
خوبی سلام.
Hi.
آره.
You speak English?
I'm so interested that you are here.
How many American tourists do you think are in Iran right now, if you had to guess?
Maybe just you.
That's a crazy feeling because Iran is a huge country.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me about Persepolis.
In 2,500 years ago, we had a rich culture. Here you can see in the Persepolis, you can see a mixture of all of the countries that they were under the control of Iran. In that part, you can see half of the world. Different people with different cultures, with different hairstyle, different shoes, different clothes. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Being here, you can really feel a presence of how huge and incredible and royal this place was back in the day. It's that feeling that you get when you visit like the Great Wall of China or the Pyramids of Giza or Taj Mahal. It's like these really, really old, important structures that have just been standing for so long. And you wonder all the people that have passed here over the centuries. It gives me the goosebumps, seriously. You know, as a tourist, like this is more enjoyable than the Acropolis because there's just like barely any tourists here. Hello. Yes, but how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice. We came to Iran.
Yeah?
Why?
Because I want to meet some people and share stories.
Really?
I'm from America.
American?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks God.
What do you think about America?
Far away. And
have you ever met an American person here?
No.
Never.
The first.
Really?
Really?
Nice to meet you, bro. Yeah. Take care.
Thanks.
Of course,
You
man.
too.
Take care.
I can tell you most part of Iran is the same. Iranians are really, really friendly, hospitable. You can see wherever we go, people come to you, they talk to you, they want to know your idea about Iran, and they are very friendly.
I love you too. To see these amazing inscriptions inside of the stone. It was underground, which is why it's so preserved. I could spend all day at Persepolis, but I'm dying to meet local people in the countryside and see who's living off the beaten path. So far, I feel pretty safe in Iran, but I can't stop thinking about the country's complicated history. Back in the 70s, Iran was a different place. It was comparable to Paris. Women dressed freely, bars were thriving, and the culture felt more open and westernized. But after the 1979 revolution, when the Islamic Republic took over, everything changed. New laws and restrictions reshaped daily life, especially for women. Today, these changes are why many see Iran as a scarier place to visit. But in my experience, the media overlooks the warmth of Persian people. We are back in the car and heading 5 hours north from Persepolis to a city called Esfahan, but an exciting detour is ahead. We are somewhere in between Shiraz and Esfahan and the beautiful nature here, the mountains. Along the drive, we've been seeing little huts and people living out here, and I asked Amin what's going on. And he said, these are called Qashqai nomads. We have about 1 million of them in Iran. And within 20 years, they're expected to be all gone because of new generations wanting to live in cities and stuff. Basically, we parked our car. There's some cool little settlements here, and we're gonna go knock on a few doors and see if anybody will kindly accept us in, because these are the kind of untold stories that you can't find anywhere else in the world. I mean, how many other countries have literal nomads living in them? I mean, nice ass.
Oh, yes.
Do you think we can say hi to some of these people?
Yeah.
Or are they too shy?
Probably, but we can go and say hi. آقا یا الله.
سلام.
سلام. یا الله. خوبی؟ سلامتی؟ قربان شما.
سلام.
زنده باشید. ممنونم. سلام.
سلام.
سلام. یا الله. خوب هستین؟ سلامتی؟
سلام.
خوب هستین؟ ممنونم. سلام. احوال شما خوب هستین؟ سلامتین؟ ببخشید. خوبی؟ سلامتین؟ ممنونم. سلامت باشید.
That's a lot of salams you say.
Yeah, I said salam to everybody.
The Qashqai nomads are found in Iran's Fars province. They traditionally herd sheep, goats, and camels. Each time they move, they pack their belongings, travel with their animals, and set up camps all over again. Known for their vibrant rugs and textiles, the Qashqai maintain strong ties to their community and have a deep appreciation for music and storytelling. However, I am heartbroken to find out that their way of life is at risk of dying out due to modern pressures and changing land use. Are Qashqai nomads looked down upon among Iranian society?
No,
They're not.
No, they're not, because now there are lots of
Scholars
from these families. They have a very important role in providing meat for the whole country. Yeah, they are really respected by the whole society. They were, I mean, in terms of studying, they were flourished. There were lots of scientists, lots of writers, filmmakers from the nomads.
Incredible.
Many of them, also for example in this family, they're all educated. They started from this nomadic school and then they continued going to universities and etc. Most of the younger generation prefer to stop in this kind of living.
So like their kids'
just go-
generation, like the chemistry,
Yeah.
she won't keep it up.
Yeah, probably
Oh.
she moved soon
Wow.
to the city.
What's the best and the worst part about being a nomad in this region?
موقع زمستون سخته چون بارون میاد اینا
The most difficult time for them it will be during winter when it's cold, raining a lot. But during springtime, the nature is amazing, so they enjoy it. They love the nature, which is really important for them. But at the same time, because of the facilities there are in the cities, they sometimes are tempted to go and live. You wanted to.
What happened is the Iranians are too polite that they're trying to figure out who's gonna deliver the tea. Traditional way to drink tea.
Put it here
a little bit,
then keep it in the mouth. Don't chew it.
Just keep it in the mouth.
And even it's very hot, we drink tea in Iran. We don't mind.
Delicious. It's so bizarre that there's this little settlement here that's totally abandoned, but just like on the side of the road, there's awesome little brick buildings. Like, if this was in the US, it'd be the most historical site. This is probably like 700 years old. But here in Iran, it's just there. But I will say, I just realized something. This is a place for human poop. Yep, I smell it, and when I look down, there's, I guess, now used as a toilet, and I'm leaving. It all hit me at once, the smell of it. I'm really excited for this dinner that they're cooking up. It's definitely gonna be delicious.
The son of the family, as they said, he's studying nuclear engineering, but now the school is off, so he's here, working here, helping the family. As we heard from the family, one of the girls, she's graduated from university. She studied chemistry. So, but mostly they stay at home doing, that activity.
Tell him he looks very handsome.
میگه که خیلی ماشاءالله. بگو خوش آمدید.
خوش اومد.
Welcome, he says, to Iran. And he's asking, what did you think about Iran before coming to Iran?
In American media, there's all like negative things about Iran, like all the headlines. It's only about war and terrorism and crazy things. So my mission in coming here is to try to share real stories and share with the world that the people here are actually really nice.
They say that the same story here on media, as always, they try to show a bad portrait of USA.
Every night at this time of the day, all of the lamb come from the fields and they come back. They just know where to go. It's really a cool scene to witness, like all the sheep just coming in at once. Sheep and goat. And of course, Mr. Caretaker here is ready to feed them, give them water. There you go, fresh water. And now after they drink water, they all go inside of the pen here. It's so cool. All of them are like trained to know exactly where to go and at the same time every single day. Let's try to get in. Come on, let him in, let him in.
Okay.
Okay. Salam.
Farshad.
Farhad and Farshad.
Salam.
They're just backing from being shepherding,
Nice. How old are you?
13
Farhad is 13 years old. Sochi?
Farshad.
No Saad. Farshad is 9 years old.
Today is Farshad's birthday. Happy
birthday
to you,
Farshad.
Farshad.
Happy birthday. We have all the ladies over here preparing dinner. It's gonna be amazing. They're making some lamb and rice with vegetables. It's nice, everybody's warmed up to us and they're all just hanging out, waiting for the dinner to happen. And this is what it's all about, Just good vibes, happy people, and incredible nomad life in Iran. It's obviously way more slow-paced than anywhere else you would find any community in the world. It's a really, really humble lifestyle, and I'm just grateful to be here and share it with you.
After an hour of smelling the meat and fresh bread, dinner is about to be served, and I couldn't be more excited.
Oh, that's the best part of the
crispy
rice.
heart of the rice. Wow, look at the color.
Protect the carpet. It's Farshad's 10th birthday today, so we're gonna make it very memorable with a beautiful meal. This is incredible. It's colorful, there's many vegetables, rice, meat. Thank you so much for cooking. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here we have a fresh plate of goat with rice and saffron, and food is a serious business here in Iran, and we're experiencing it right now.
Sorry guys, I don't know how to eat with
Really? Oh man,
finger.
lame. This rice, so good. Try the goat. Very good. You guys are lucky to have like amazing food every day. Have you ever had any American visitors here? Or am I the first one?
No, for first one.
I'm the first one.
Yeah.
So how do you feel having an American here?
They're very happy.
You know, many people in my country, I would say most people in my country are very scared of Iran. So it's nice to share the real Iran. When you think about America, what comes to mind?
When they were young and just when started to go to school, they were just heard bad things about US, like what you said about the other way. But now when they are grown up and because of technology and the information that they get, and they understand that everything and all the problems are between governments, you know that.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
This is honestly one of the coolest meal experiences I've had in a long time. Everyone just hanging out, eating, sharing jokes. Got birthday boy over here. He's tired. We've been in the fields all day. You have to make a wish on your birthday. But don't tell me the wish. You have to make it.
Daddy, he wishes to become a doctor. Brother going to be a pilot, and he likes to be a doctor.
That's awesome.
You may notice that only girls are doing, I mean, they brought everything for preparing the food.
And the guys just chill.
The guys chill because they've been working the whole day. I mean, they've been outside with the sheep, then come back. So they go early morning, come back at lunchtime, and again in the afternoon.
It's hot.
Yeah.
It's so peaceful out here. You can see the stars. It's so quiet, and we're gonna get some rest now. Gonna have a beautiful sleep, wake up in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It is really cold outside. Temperature dropped drastically overnight. Beautiful sunrise about to happen in front of me, and it's just an incredible experience out here. The guy just woke up this morning and came out with a huge gun around his shoulder. Wow. What do you use that gun for?
To protecting especially sheep, the family in any case, but mostly for protecting the sheep.
Where did you get it from?
So the government actually give them permission, because you know that in Iran you need to have permission to carry a gun, having a gun, but the Qashqai nomads, they get the permission.
Do you ever use it, or do you just carry it for just in case, for safety?
In a case that there is, for example, a threat like a wolves or something like that, they shoot in the sky to scare them. And according to the traditions, when there is a wedding ceremony, they also do some shooting, you know, that welcome actually the bride, but I mean shooting to the sky first.
It's only 5:30 in the morning, but his chore of the day is to let the goats and sheep out and take them out into the field. Now I understand why the sheep have such thick fur, because it's really freaking cold out here. The sun right now is just peeking over the mountains, and it's already starting to get a lot warmer. Because let me tell you, it is cold out here, and that's why the nomads move, because it gets too cold in this region. We're at like 2,500 meters elevation right now. It snows a lot here in the winter, so that's why they migrate. They go 400 kilometers south. Up until just recent years, they actually used to walk 400 kilometers, which would take weeks and weeks, even months. But now, sadly, as those practices are dying out and as modernization is creeping in, they throw all of their goats and sheep on the back of trucks and they drive. What do you think about this?
It's amazing, you know? Yeah. I just think of the differences between living here in nature with the sun, they are ready to do everything, and compare it with city style of life, you know, that it's totally different.
Again, seeing the Qashqai nomads, they have really specific gender roles. So the men wake up and they go out into the fields with their goat and sheep, and the women are making the
amazing Iranian bread, which is really tasty. It's like really thin and crispy, and it's almost like a cracker. It's like 6 in the morning right now, and they're just up as soon as I can to make it. All right, so she is bringing us freshly baked bread. It's still hot.
Oh yes.
Oh my God, it's just nothing better than this cracker bread, bro. Listen to this. Oh yeah. Bon appetit.
Leaving the nomads behind, we hop in the car for 4 more hours towards Esfahan, one of the most popular cities in Iran. On the way, I finally pick up phone signals so I can call my wife, Deanna, to let her know I'm safe.
Is it safe?
So far, it's so good, yeah. Guess what? Some of the women aren't covering their hair.
Oh my God.
So, do you have any last wishes for us?
Please be safe, guys. You know, you're Ginger and you're a golden retriever.
Thank you. Love you, bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We've entered the lively city of Esfahan, and after just 2 minutes of walking around, I meet my first local friend who said hi to me on the street.
I just met Abed here. I just want to learn a little bit more about life here because, first of all, Americans and American media are scared of Iran. You know this, right?
Yeah.
The funny thing is it's super safe here.
No, for like Iran, for visiting is absolutely safe. People are so friendly, like so helpful. But like if you want to invest here, but economy is not safe. But the living, like to live here, is absolutely safe. Iran has like a lot of like opportunities for tourism.
The nature of Iran is amazing. Everywhere you have beaches, forests, mountains.
Desert culture, like over 1,000 of years in a desert. So you go to a tiny village, they're living there for like over 1,000 years.
So basically the life here is great.
Yeah, it's fine.
In terms of like overall happiness, things to do.
So people are switching from like being religious and more like closed to be more open-minded.
Women used to cover their hair, and now I'm seeing so many women not covering their hair. It's crazy.
So it's applied, so they have to do it. So that's a law in Iran.
But they're taking it off now.
So they're taking it off. It's their choice, so they have to fight for it.
It's interesting because most people here are not religious. They don't go to the mosque. But obviously the government has its own ways of doing things, and I just think it's a crazy contrast between the local people and what the laws are.
People, they got really fed up with religion, which is really great, because otherwise if Iran was a secular country in 1979, people wouldn't wake up. So now they don't really care about religion. In Iran, like the next generation, it won't be like that.
Yeah.
After all that great insight from Abed, we make our way over to the 17th century Royal Mosque, which has some of the most beautiful tile work I've ever seen.
Look at the amazing architecture we have here. Look at the beautiful tile work. Look at the spectacular calligraphies we have all around this mosque, which makes it
original?
really, really fascinating. Yes, it's original, from 17th century.
Dude, the moment I walked through the arch, you know, you just get the goosebumps. Yeah. If I stood here 400 years ago, it would look the same.
Exactly the same. Exactly the same.
I think the most impressive thing for me in here is how that light always faces Mecca. And you only see it when you enter the mosque, then it goes away.
The mosque is located just next to the main square of Esfahan, the second largest city square in the world behind Beijing, and I'm very excited to walk around and mingle with more locals.
Teach me the phrase again.
The famous phrase.
Yes.
Esfahan, Nesfe Jahan.
Nesfe Jahan means?
Esfahan, half the world.
Half the world. I heard that Esfahan is one of the most open-minded cities in Iran, so I came here to try to meet some younger people and see what the culture is like underneath the surface. So we obviously can see amazing mosques and mausoleums that we went in, but what's actually happening behind the scenes? How are people living their life? I'm on a mission now to meet some people and see if we can find out. How are you? What's your name? Mohammed. My name is Drew. As you can see, people here are extremely friendly. We're just hanging out in the main square. The sun is going down. Kids are playing in the water. People are having picnics and riding horses. Ronaldo? No. You can see they just come up to you and sit down and they just want to make friends, and that's one of the best things about visiting Iran. And like when I say I'm American, it raises an eyebrow, and they're like, oh, American, but they just want to be friends. Khudafez. America. Yeah, inshallah. Wow, that was cool. I don't know what he was saying. He kept saying America, and smiling, but I imagine it was pretty genuine. Are you from Esfahan?
No, I'm from Estefan.
What's Estefan?
Just kidding.
So, what do you like about Esfahan?
I like the inflation. I like the political situation, sanctions. It's great. The river is dry.
You know what? At least people have a sense of humor. I respect that. Really though, what's good about Iran?
What's good about Iran? The nature is very varied. We got mountains, we got desert, we got the sea. The people are friendly. We don't have that variety in food.
Is it a struggle to live here?
Yeah, it's
economically.
It is economically. It's we have problems. We have daily problems. We have daily inflations, and those stressful. You know, every time when you're bombarded with the news, stress about the future. People are very educated, but mostly they want to immigrate outside Iran.
But there's a misconception that Iran's dangerous, terrorism, it's a scary place. But you know, I'm American, and I'm going everywhere, and I'm telling them I'm American, and they like love to hear that.
Yeah, of
what do you
course.
think about America?
People are people everywhere. American people are very friendly. I think they are very open-minded. You know, the problem is between the governments, not about people. I love American people. I love their dollars, especially.
So good to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
I'll let you go, but nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Drew. What is it like to live in Isfahan? You're a Gen Z, 21 years old. What's it like to live here?
It's a beautiful city. It's a history, and Nakhsha Jahan Square is very big and very historic. Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing here.
Yeah.
Have you ever met like tourists coming here, or it's really uncommon?
Yes, the last summer I met two Spanish tourists.
Nice. Have you ever met an American tourist?
Never.
So I'm American. How does it feel to?
Really?
Yeah. Why? Oh, really?
I've never seen an American
Really?
person. Yes.
You've never seen an American person?
I like go to the America. I like.
So what do you think about America?
Regardless of
course.
policies, I think American people are very kind.
How do you know if I'm the first one you've met?
I saw so many Americans just in movies, not in real life. Of course, I see so many tourists in here from all around the world. I expect America.
Is it safe here?
It's not that dangerous. What do you think about Iranian people? I mean, you may hear about Iranian people that they are very kind and hospitable.
They are. That's just the message that I want to share in my videos. Iran's incredible and super safe, and people are friendly, like these ladies.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah.
American person.
Iranian people, it's a very kind and friendly together.
How does it make you feel that the entire world looks down on Iran? They think it's a terrorism country. There's just this horrible, dark picture of Iran that the whole world sees. How does that make you feel?
Because Iran always is in the media in a bad way. So just recently, like in 7 October, what happened in Israel. So in the news, most of the country, they say, oh, Iran got involved with the war. Yeah. So and they put pictures of the war. So that's the media. It's completely separated from the people.
Exactly, that's the point.
Yeah.
That's the point. I bet if you could say one message to everybody in the world.
I would say, تعصب بیجا مانع درک است.
As the sun goes down, I'm meeting up with a friend of a friend who's going to help me sum up my thoughts when it comes to safety in Iran.
What is special about Isfahan to you?
It's so clean, so clean. Comparing other cities in Iran, also people are kind to each other. It means you can find people whom you can trust on them.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, before I came to Iran, a lot of my friends and family, even my parents, think that I'm so crazy, that it's so dangerous. How does that make you feel?
I know, I heard a lot about it in news. That's not the truth. Iran is very safe. Like, okay, in every country we have problems. We have maybe inner war. So every country has it.
Well, it's right in the middle of the world.
Exactly,
and you have
it is.
many other wars happening around Iran, and it's just, yeah, it's a mess politically.
Unfortunately, yeah.
But the point is, Iran is very safe, very kind people. If you could say any message to people in the world watching this, mostly American people watching this, what would you tell them?
I would tell you that Iran is safe, and don't let news to cheat you. And if you travel to Iran, so because it's very economic, very safe, and people are very welcoming and nice to you, so you will have a nice trip and stay in Iran, I can promise.
As I head back to my hotel, I want to update my parents who've been waiting eagerly to hear from me.
Hey, I really want to take you here.
I think I'm okay right now, but thank you.
I don't know, man, but the world's falling apart in the Middle East if you're there.
I promised you it's safe. Yeah.
All right, I believe you.
You look like you're in very good hands, so that makes us happy.
Thank you. Don't worry at all. Don't worry at all.
My mom is right. I am in good hands. With Amin as my guide, everyone here has been super friendly. But there's something else worth mentioning. While the Iranian people seem happy on the surface, life behind the scenes isn't so easy. Thanks to international sanctions, Iranians can't use foreign credit cards, which means they can't book flights, travel, or shop online like we do. Amin tells me he has to visit a physical travel agency and pay for flights in cash. And when he has to travel abroad, he needs to bring a lot of US dollars, since he can't withdraw money from an ATM. It's a tough reality of being Iranian. Our road trip is now going to take us north and west, deep into the Kurdish communities and villages, which is going to really show the diversity of Iran. If you've never heard of Kurdistan, it's the world's largest unrecognized country, spanning Iran, Iraq, Turkey, and Syria. It has more residents than all of Canada, but sadly, regional politics prevent them from uniting as one nation. My goal for the remainder of the trip is to visit the smallest villages to meet the Kurds and see what their life is all about. And that leads us to our first town called Harsin. In true Kurdish fashion, their amazing hospitality shows as we're invited for a glass of tea with random locals.
Mr. Aviator guy is showing me how to crack open the walnuts. Wow, that's so cool. Thank you. That's about as fresh as a walnut gets. You'll notice like when you shake their hands, they always put their hand over their heart, which is like a sign of respect.
His name is Dariush.
Dariush.
You know, Dariush is the Persian pronunciation for Darius. King Darius. Hot. It's super hot, be careful.
After a lovely first stop, we hit the road for Kermanshah, the largest city in Iranian Kurdistan.
We're driving through this massive dust storm right now. Holy.
Dust coming from west, from Iraq.
From Iraq. Are you picking on Iraq? Oh my God. In Arizona we have these, we call them haboob, H-A-boob.
As the road continues, the modern side of the city begins to fade, replaced by an older feeling of life. But before we go any further, Amin says we need to stop for gas.
Because Iran is such an oil-rich country, it costs about $1.50 to fill up this entire car. It's subsidized by the government, so it is literally dirt cheap. Stopping on the side of the road here in the middle of nowhere, and there's a lot of goats. They're surrounding our car.
I'm itching to get to Kermanshah, but Amin tells me there's a UNESCO World Heritage Site that we have to stop and see. Welcome to Bistun, the world's largest ancient inscription that dates back to 520 BC. While we're not allowed to climb to the top, we can see from below how the inscription is still in perfect condition after more than 2,500 years. Here you can also find a 3rd century sculpture of Hercules.
It is pretty cool how detailed it is. I mean, you can see like his beard, you can see his fingernails. Just casually looking at an inscription on this mountain. It's something like you would see in Egypt, and it's so incredibly detailed. We're just arriving in Kermanshah right before the sunset. Pretty cool arrival into the city. Hello.
How are you? How are you? Iran.
We made it somewhere in a random neighborhood in Kermanshah, and we're about to get dinner with Amin's friends. You're a nice gentleman with your gifts.
Yes.
Hi.
Amin هستم.
Salam, salam. How are you?
Server is my friend.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
سلامتین. مرسی. متشکرم. خوب هستین؟ قربانتون.
This is very nice.
Yeah.
What does your shirt mean? Absolutely. I like this. It's very nice.
Yeah. The belt is called Chokharanak.
When I went to Soleimania in Iraq, I saw that, yeah. So what are we having for dinner tonight?
The secret.
Speaks good English. How old are you?
6.
Have you ever spoke English with a native English speaker?
No.
He really understands English, like really well. Thank you so much. What is this?
It's a traditional drink.
This is really colorful. It's like rose water tea. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Construction site.
You want to be a construction site?
Yeah, and I want to be a pilot. I'm going to be a police officer.
All of that? Construction and pilot and police officer?
Yep. And a fire truck. I want to be a fire truck.
Are you hungry?
Yep. Where you're going to sit?
I'm going to sit next to you. So where are you going to sit?
There.
Okay, so I'm going to sit there.
Okay, then.
Is that okay?
Yep. Rocky speaks English. He's my best pet.
So he's your best friend and your best pet?
Yep.
Wow, nice room you have.
Yep. My favorite toy is a bouncy ball.
He took me in his room in the back and he's showing me his favorite toys. Is that fun?
Yep.
Oh, you have a lot of books in here.
No, but I'm not reading it. Here's my bathroom. We can use it to go bath.
Everybody watching this video from America and the world is going to love you.
Yep.
What do you want to say to them?
I want to say I'm 6 years old.
And cute.
Yep. This is a hat.
Yes, let's go. The food is ready. Come on.
This is the secret food.
Which one is secret?
That, every space.
Secret. I mean, in Iran, there's not many recognizable brands. Yeah. But Coca-Cola is one of them. Yeah. This is no McDonald's.
This is a fizzing drink.
Yes.
Wow, look at here.
Yes, man. It's very colorful. Thank you. Who
Yes.
cooked it? Which one of you cooked? You cooked all of it. Thank you. This is amazing.
Merci, ممنونم واقعا.
My favorite fruit is a strawberry.
Strawberry.
So this dish is a very, very typical dish from Kermanshah. We call it khoresh halal. These are almonds and red barberries that they are fried. Blackberries.
You got it wrong.
Yeah.
It's a blackberry. Okay, you start first. This is awesome.
With the current situation in Iran and Middle East, was it okay for you to travel to Iran?
I wasn't scared because I've been to many countries in the Middle East, including Iran. And so I know that the governments are different than the people. But to get the visa, it was tricky. It took many months actually to get the visa. And my parents are scared right now that I'm here. So there's a lot of fear about Iran. But for me, I just want to come and meet the people and share this with everyone.
Our parents are also afraid that we are living in Iran. It's just not your parents.
Everyone's scared of Iran. What does it mean to you to be Kurdish?
It's so difficult to live because
She feels that they are kind of isolated in a corner of the country. The other people in the country don't understand their language.
For example, in America, all people are speaking English, you know? But here in Iran, it's a lot of languages like Kurdish, Arabic, Persian.
How is the culture of Irani Kurdistan different from the rest of the country?
Our food or our traditional, for example, handshaking or lots of things that you are different. And so in religion, you are different in religion.
Thank you for explaining. This is the best dish I've had in Iran. This one.
They're a rival for Fesenjan, huh?
Yeah, no, this is better. I'm serious. I'm serious, yeah.
I'm a meat tester.
Are you?
If it's a bad meat, I don't eat it. If it's a real meat, I will eat it.
Is this real or bad?
I eat a real meat, not a bad meat.
Is this real? It is. Good. What was it like here many decades ago? How is it different than today?
Since long time ago, it's been like this and it hasn't changed and it still is like that, is that they want to have some of their right. One of them, for example, is they would like their language, which is Kurdish, the mother language. At least it's been, that they teach it at the schools as well. Because
they don't teach it at schools?
No, because in Iran, the official language is Farsi.
What are some of the other struggles that you have? Because there's a border near here, but the people are Kurdish, does that affect any family dynamics, or how does that change the life because of the nearby border?
So they all have relatives in Iraqi Kurdistan. You know that it's not like that they cannot go there, but they have to have visa. They have to apply for visa. Kurds of Iran and Iraq are very similar, so they could be easily together. The same thing between the Kurds of Turkey and Syria. They believe that in Kurdish region in Iran, the unemployment rate is higher than other parts of the country. It's totally high all around Iran, but they believe that here is higher than other parts.
They have less opportunities. Do you know that the Kurdish people are the largest ethnic group in the world without a nation?
And it's so sad, you just grew up and you feel that I'm Kurd, but you'd never have a country or you'd never have a rule, a government who supports you.
These conversations really strike a nerve, and I have empathy for the beautiful Kurdish people and their culture. After dinner, they want to share some traditional songs played by these handmade instruments.
Next year, come to our home.
I will. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I hope you have a good night.
He says that hopefully we will have a good relation. I mean, Iran and USA will have a good relation, and we will see you in USA soon.
Oh, thank you. That was amazing.
Bye.
Bye. That was one of the best experiences of my life. Wow.
After a wonderful sleep, I'm feeling refreshed for another day of exploring Irani Kurdistan. We are going to be spending all day driving northbound and stop in random towns and anything that catches our eye.
We've entered a beautiful village called Palangan. And what is this place known for?
The village is famous for its architecture. It's a step. It's interesting that the courtyard of a house is the roof of the house.
The next house.
The next house, exactly.
It's set alongside this mountain, kind of at the bottom, but it's the exact same color as the mountain.
Yeah.
So when you're driving in, it's almost hard to notice it.
It's camouflage. You
Camouflage,
don't see it.
like a chameleon. We're just gonna wander around and see if we can meet some people. I already know they're gonna be friendly.
Of course, like other part of the country, they should be very friendly here. Let's go and see.
Let's go. All right, we're shopping for a scarf here because it's hot and it's gonna make my head cooler and look cooler. So how much is it?
He said that they are guests, they are guests, they're travelers.
He's pushing us away, he's not letting us pay. Oh, he took it?
Yes.
Okay, finally we won the battle. So cool, man. They're so friendly. Every time you make eye contact, they're like, come here, come with me, take this, come to my house. Yeah. As you can see behind me, they still use donkeys to get around this village, just like ancient times. And when you're here and you see these old mud brick buildings and the way the society works, you really feel like you're in the 1700s. This man we've just seen on the donkey, I don't know what he's doing, but he's preparing some stuff to go back to his village, I'm guessing. Salam, salam.
Salam.
Just stepped on my leg.
There is no indicator on the
Yeah,
donkey.
exactly. What happens? Bikes out? Let's go. Not much help, unfortunately, in the moment, because I probably wouldn't be able to start it myself. All right, this is a losing battle. Our mission is to find a young person and see what it's like to live here. Hopefully they would speak English, but we don't know for sure. Some friendly old man up there just gave us the wave, so.
He invited us to go and visit them. Let's go and
we're
see.
going.
Salam alaikum. Ya Allah.
Salam, salam. Okay, so now he's taking us somewhere, the old man. What's he saying?
So he's inviting us to his balcony. It's his house here, and he asked us to go to the balcony. Ya Allah.
Following the leader.
سلامت خاصی خوشی
سلامت باشین.
Salam, salam. Khubi, khubi.
قربانت سپاس.
Look at the balcony views. Holy smokes.
You see how friendly people are. We don't know him. We just came and he said that, come with us. He took us to his house.
You're really spoiled being from Iran because when you go to other countries like Switzerland, people are private people.
Yeah.
They're not gonna let you come in their house.
Exactly.
You're used to this.
Yes.
So I'm from America and I came here to learn about Kurdish people. Do you think that your grandparents and great-grandparents and all your ancestors came from this village?
Yes, 100% sure that for 4 or 5 centuries ago, they've been living here.
What are some of the struggles that Kurdish people face living in this region? Because obviously there's borders around here and
years ago, there were some problems, at least at this region, but right now everything is good, safe and good. At the beginning of 1980s, there were some kind of domestic wars here in this region, but fortunately it says that now everything is safe and good.
Nice.
In 1980, 1 year after the Iranian Revolution, one of the deadliest conflicts in the Middle East reached Palangan. It was called the Iran-Iraq War. Saddam Hussein launched a surprise invasion of Iran, seeking to gain control of border territories and oil reserves. The war escalated into a brutal 8-year conflict, marked by trench warfare, chemical weapons, and a high number of deaths. Kurdish fighters on both sides were now caught in the middle of two fighting nations. For the people of Palangan, like this man, it seemed as though danger was closing in from every side. But their strength is something I truly admire.
It's really peaceful, he says here. You cannot believe how peaceful it is, this place, he says.
What is one thing that you want the whole world to know about Kurdish people and Kurdish culture?
Palangan is a beautiful place. He would like people from all around the world come here to Kurdistan of Iran and this village, and he likes them to see this beauty. Here people are really friendly, and here is totally safe. He's inviting you to come to Iran and Kurdistan of Iran and his village.
The irony in what you said is that the whole world, including my country, thinks it's so dangerous here, but in reality it's really safe.
As I know, everything is quite safe here. People are friendly and they shouldn't be worried at all.
Merci. Merci.
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you.
The gentleman just invited us to stay with him for lunch. He just, that invited us to his house, and now he's insisting us, that to wait and have lunch with them.
I could easily stay at this guy's house all day long, but it's time to wander around the village and see who else I can meet. After a few humble interactions, I think I just hit the jackpot. So what happened is we met this really friendly old lady who was selling stuff. We were on our way to get some lunch, and we asked her if she wants to join us. And she said, yes, I would love to, but instead of you eating at the restaurant, I'm gonna set up a really nice carpet here so you can enjoy the meal here at my shop with me. So we have walked all the way to the other side of town to get some fish, which is what they eat here, believe it or not, and we're gonna bring it back to her. She's such a sweetheart that I know this is gonna be an incredible moment and conversation, and you guys are coming with me. We found the only restaurant in town where this guy is cooking some fresh water fish, grilling it, spicing it. It smells incredible. Hello.
Welcome.
All right, we have a lot of fish,
Yeah.
and here she is.
Salam.
Hello, salam, salam.
Ya Allah.
Salam. She's like more active than my friends, and she's like 85. That's kosher.
How is it? Did you try?
Yeah, it's amazing. Oh my God, it's so soft. Just melts in your mouth. It's so good.
This is pomegranate sauce. They grow pomegranate here.
You're very, very, very kind. Thank you so much. What is it like living here in Palangan village?
Good. Thanks God, good.
How old are you?
80.
80.
80 years old. Mashallah.
Mashallah, mashallah. What's the key to living a happy, healthy life?
Food, nice weather, that here. They have farming, so everything is good. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Elisha.
Tell me about Kurdish culture and Kurdish people. How are they different from other people in Iran?
All people are good. That's how are the Kurds. Everybody is good.
Can you remember any crazy story that happened here, good or bad? Just something that you want to share.
Yeah, she just says that before it was different lifestyle here. They just use animals such as mules and donkeys to go around. Now everything is with car.
Which one do you prefer, the old one or the new one?
She says that before it was much more difficult, but now it's much easier to live.
She has clients coming right now. And she has to grind.
از داخل بیارم میرم نه بشین
Where is she going?
She's going to bring glasses. I wanted to go, she didn't let me in. She's very fast actually.
Every 2 minutes she's getting up and going down.
This is why she's healthy. 80 years old and healthy.
Do you hope that someday Kurdistan will have its own country?
It will be very good if they can live all together. Inshallah.
If you could say one message to everybody in the world, what would you tell them?
She wishes them all the best.
She's okay. Lovely experience, truly.
Yeah.
Isn't she amazing?
Amazing. She's amazing.
Das خوش.
Das خوش.
Das خوش.
Das خوش.
سر خوش.
سر خوش.
Das خوش.
Spas.
Spazakam. چشم آمد.
She means literally, you step on my eye. You are most welcome to our place.
This village is spectacular. Everyone's so friendly, and you can really feel the Kurdish hospitality. They're shaking your hands, bringing you inside their shops, inviting you into their homes, and just genuine, great people that just have good hearts. What's amazing to me is that even though this settlement dates back to the 3rd century, there's still people living in these houses. It's not made for tourists. It's just made for the locals, and you can see there's people everywhere. You know, I travel so fast and I'm always bouncing around from place to place, but it's nice to just kind of sit down and relax here. It's a really slow-paced life. Just kind of meet people as they walk by and just admire the beauty of this ancient village.
Our journey to cover more of Irani Kurdistan continues, and after another 5 hours of driving, we stumble across a bustling town.
We just arrived in the Kurdish town called Sanandaj, which is a beautiful little town somewhere in northwestern Iran. There's something about being in a town that no one's heard of before, and including myself. Before this trip, I never heard of Sanandaj, but it's cool, it's hip. You even have women not wearing scarves here. It's like this cross between traditional but also some new things, which is pretty sweet.
What I've gathered from being in Iran is that it might be the most affordable country in the world, at least as a traveler. So in this city, I want to do a budget challenge to see how many things I can buy for $100.
50 million riyals is $100. So this is what we get for 100 US. There's 2 different currency systems in Iran. There's riyals, which is the official currency. If you Google it, riyals, but there's tuman. What's the difference?
Tuman officially doesn't exist, but since olden time, people, to make it easier to say that, they always remove one of zeros. So for example, this is 500,000 riyals, which is equal to 50,000 tumans.
But in conversation, do you say 50 or 50,000?
We just, right now, we just say 50. 50 tumans.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now what can we buy with all this? Let's go to the casino. We have our bag full of cash here, and we are in the bazaar. Gonna try to meet some people and see how far this $100 can take me. Probably a lot of stuff, I am guessing. Everywhere you see the freshest fruits and vegetables everywhere.
So this is a butcher shop. We have testicles.
Your favorite, right?
Yeah, of course. After you.
If you ever wanted to try brain and testicles, Sanandaj is your place. You know, when the sun starts to go down, everything becomes lively.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Too hot in the afternoon.
Exactly. Siesta.
Yes.
Everybody relax.
Yes.
Even sometimes they go home.
Right.
And then they come back in the afternoon, and you know that you can see how alive the city is right now. John. John. Yeah, tourists and
America.
How you come to my city?
Hey. They are asking how you come from United States to Iran. How? Why?
I took a plane and it...
They say that how expensive are the goods in US?
I would say it's 5 to 7 times more expensive in the US than here. For example, this would be like 7 US for one.
For one.
For
7 US dollar. میگه یه دونه بادمجون $7 1 kg you buy here for 5 cents.
Cents?
5 cents, yeah.
It's like 1/1000th cheaper than the US.
They're making jokes. They say that we can just export eggplant to US and sell it there. They want to know how people in US, you know, that like Trump.
A lot of people like him, a lot of people hate him. What do you think? What do you think?
He likes him.
Really?
Yeah. Like, if you ask someone in US that they know, for example, the name of the leader in Iran, do you think that they know?
Absolutely not. I think nobody knows. Yeah.
But here everybody. If you ask them, probably they know the previous presidents of the United States.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Yes, Khuda Hafiz.
That's good. The name is kalane, bread, which is stuffed with some vegetable grows in mountain, as the lady was saying.
In Afghanistan, they call this bolani.
Bolani.
It's the same thing.
Really?
Bolani, yes. This is really a cool scene. You see all these men making this incredible flatbread with some onions inside, scallions. We're gonna give it a try. America.
Our United States.
Every time we tell people we're American, they just say Trump.
He says that if Trump comes to the office, our money value drops down much more. He says that the price of dollar is around 55,000 right now. It will be 100,000 soon.
You know, at least that people here joke about it, because that's really messed up for the economy.
Yeah.
But they have a sense of humor, which is actually really nice.
Merci.
Okay, there we go. Let's try it. How much is it?
200.
200. Can I give a tip?
Yeah, leave 3.
Take 3. Take 3.
All right.
Take it.
Very
Yes.
good.
All right, let's try it.
He says that you have to drink it with yogurt drink.
It's really creamy and buttery, almost like a quesadilla with no cheese, but just the onions. Oh my God, for real. In Iran, I've never tried something like this.
He says that it's considered to be one of the oldest fast foods in the world.
Amazing, man, really amazing. They give you this really salty milk drink. They drink it across the Middle East. Really, really sour and salty, but it's good mixed with the food. Tell me about Kurdish people. Tell me about your culture.
Friendly people, hospitable people. They are among one of the most ancient nations in this country from the mid-8th century BC.
I could eat like 4 of these, but I'm gonna save myself for more food later. Do you want another bite?
Yes.
Cue the music. Spas. Okay, we still have about 3 pounds worth of money to get rid of, so onwards.
It seems that you are the superstar of the town right now. Everybody is looking at you, pointing at you, and they're talking about you.
You're also the superstar because we're together, so.
Yes.
Crossing the street in Iran is crazy. The drivers do not pay attention, and they won't stop for you unless you really do this. It's crazy, you can literally find anything here from clothes to electronics to, look at this one, it's like an antique shop. Like if we were standing right here 50 years ago, the guy would look like this and this would look the same.
Exactly.
Right? Exactly the same. Okay, so we still have a lot of cash. We gotta spend some money, man. What do you think we should get? What are these old men doing here?
I think that they are selling, prayer beads.
Salam.
Salam.
Kubi.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
خوبی الحمدلله.
Alhamdulillah.
کجایی هستی؟
America. America.
آمریکا. فارسی خوب بلدی؟
Yes, Kubi. Kubi.
خلیفه خلیفه
Khalifi.
خلیفه
Khalifi.
خود خلیفه این خلیفه.
What did he say?
They were teasing his beard. اینا چیه تسبیح‌های خاص سنگه؟
Okay, let's get one. How much?
Yeah, this is 15 million riyal.
Just give me a second while I count the reals, please. So, 9 million?
Yeah, 90 of that.
90.
Counts 90.
Here's 50. That's 50. 1, 2. I lost count. We look stressed now when the money comes out.
Here is safe.
Yeah.
Anywhere else in the world you cannot do that.
Very good point. Anywhere else in the world you can't just take out money. Dude, this is a crazy scene, man. This is crazy. I just pulled out 90 banknotes to pay him. So 10 million. 9 million. 9 million.
We got the discount. We got the discount, 1 million. زنده باشید. خداحافظ.
Mamnun khudafez. I just met these lovely old men here selling prayer beads that are made out of amber. And I bought one for 9 million riyals. So 90 of these 100,000 banknotes. That's khosh. Spas. There you go. That's yours. No, it's yours. Let me take it. The bag is getting lighter and lighter. We got a few more things to get. One of my favorite things about Iran are the old bazaars, and you can feel how old they are just by looking at the roof. This was always a place where people buy stuff.
Yes.
Always. For 400 years.
The bazaars were always like the economical core of the cities, yeah? Different merchants from other cities, even other countries, came to these places doing business, so it was just like the beating heart of the city.
I have about 75 US left in the bag, and I'm thinking to get a nice carpet because in Iran, they make a lot of incredible carpets that they export all over the world. So we're gonna look inside this carpet shop. Or that's cool too, like something to hang in my house.
Okay, fine, that is more than your budget. This is from here because of that, I think. This is clean, yeah? This is, matches
Really?
your budget. Yeah.
Really?
Any of them you can do the same price, but just choose the color and pattern. The first one, I like it more.
Is it locally made?
They're all from here.
No inflation.
That's the best part of this whole video. So this is for like decoration or what?
You can put it on the floor, actually very strong material, so it's made out of wool, or hang it up to you. In Iran, in olden times, were mostly used as a
like a curtain. Yeah, they hang it at the entrances of the doors, but you can put it on the floor. We usually use it on the floor now.
We are surrounded by amazing Persian carpets and rugs. Why are carpets so famous in Iran?
We are one of the biggest producers of carpets, and historically Iranians are one of the first carpet weavers in the world. Persian carpets are all hand woven, different, that actually pattern from different part of the country.
This is like regional, like this kind of style.
Yes, as I told you, it's a clean, and it comes from this area. We call it sene pattern. Sene, you remember, is the way that the Kurdish pronounce sanandaj.
Sanandaj.
Yeah, sene. So this is called sene clean.
I'm gonna take this all the way to America.
میگم میخوام یادگاری اینو ببرمش آمریکا.
All right, now it's time to pay for the carpet. I'm really slow, sorry.
Nope.
This is 5 million. There you go. And we got a lot more to go. 5 more million. You can see he's way faster at counting the money than I am. The inflation in Iran is so high that the money just keeps getting devalued. So we have like tens of millions of riyals that we're paying, which is just like 70 or 80 US dollars. It's absurd. Just another day in the life in Iran, spending millions of riyals to buy a carpet.
Yeah.
If I weighed it, she's right. Just weigh it and just know how much each bill weighs. Smart. We've been counting for about 10 minutes. Still going.
See to my camera.
Is that everything?
Yeah, he gave it US discount.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
10 minutes later, we got all the money counted and I got my carpet.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mamnoon.
Mamnoon.
Spas. There we are. Even though we're here in Kurdistan, there are reminders that this is indeed Iran with flags everywhere. Lots of flags. You know what's interesting? In Iraqi Kurdistan, they don't have Iraqi flags. They only have Kurdish flags.
Kurdish flag, yeah.
But here, there's only Iranian flags.
Yeah, because I think there they have some kind of independency.
Right.
But here they are under control of Iranian government.
It's just an observation.
Yeah.
What Amin says is true. In Iraq, Kurdistan is semi-independent with its own government, flag, laws, and military. But here in Iran, the Kurds don't have that kind of power. As I walk around the bazaar, there are constant reminders that I'm still in Iran.
I love how this is just a random mosque and it's just absolutely stunning with the blue tiles. That is Iran for you, my friends. Assalamu alaikum. The guy's opening up the mosque just for us to go check it out inside. Let's go. So big. The coolest thing about this mosque is all the carpets and rugs on the floor.
They are all from Kurdistan region, and I'm sure they are donated to the mosque because, that as a nice gesture, a good omen, they just donate this carpet to the mosque as a holy place. In 1 hour, I think, it will be the sunset prayer time, and people come to say prayer here.
These are all holy books, the Quran. There's a bookshelf of them here. Wow. Oh, fantastic.
The mosque is so peaceful, and I appreciate this quiet moment to reflect on my trip so far. But now we're back on the road, driving along the Iran-Iraq border, a place that was once scarred by war.
What is this?
A police station.
That I shouldn't be filming?
These mountains used to hide Kurdish fighters, but today I'm here to see what's changed.
Right now we're in a town called Merivan on the border of Iraq and Iran. This is like full-on Kurdish. You have way more men wearing the traditional outfits, women as well. I have a huge fascination with border towns because literally, if you drive 10 minutes from here, everyone's gonna be speaking Arabic. And just like this imaginary line that just separates cultures and people, and especially when it comes to Kurdistan, the same culture split between two countries. Just super interesting to me. You've been a lot of places in Iran. In fact, you might have the world record for the most traveled Iranian who has seen the country. But this place, it's your first time.
This is my first time to be here in Merivan.
We're gonna go explore the town, and also we're gonna check out the lake. In the main square area, there's a chill hangout here with a bunch of old guys, and they have tea that they're just serving on the street, and everybody just comes and drinks it. It's amazing. How do you feel here?
Totally amazing for me. I love this place.
It's definitely different than the other place we were in.
Yeah.
Behind me, they're playing like this checkers game with rocks. Literally, that's all I understand.
Dame. Is the name of the board game that they are playing. Like مثل شطرنج. Just like chess, 64 blocks, and so.
Because we're so close to the Iraqi border, do you have any influence from Soleimania because it's just there? Or how does that affect the culture of the town?
So it's more or less the same, even the way that they speak is the same language, bit of the different accent, the same style of that actually outfit they wear here and as well in.
But as a second language, they would speak Arabic instead of Farsi. That's the biggest difference.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only difference. Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
The gentleman is going
You
to
already paid?
He's going to pay.
We don't have to pay for us.
I just came to pay, but this nice gentleman says that.
Thank you.
You are our guest here.
Crazy.
I don't know what to say. Really, I mean it.
Yeah.
Salam.
How are you? Enjoy the wind. Effort always pays off, and hard work leads to success. I agree with that. Do you know what it means?
He has no idea.
I like it. It's good. There's something special about being in a random border town, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just shows how diverse Iran is. There's so many different little pockets of this country that are so different from the rest.
Yeah, from southeast to northwest, totally different. As all these gentlemen were saying that it's very similar to the Kurdistan of Iraq.
That's what's cool. It's like you cross the border, but the culture is still the same.
Yeah.
Something I love about the culture here is that the men just hold hands. They just walk on the street holding hands like we saw them. Kubi. I'm from America. America. Yeah. Good luck. Thank you. We've been sitting here for about 3 minutes and he just invited us to his house. Everybody's super nice. They just shake your hand, invite you to their house. It's a good life out here. What do you think about America?
United States is nice. He's offering to give you fish for free. He says that take it and make a barbecue there just by the lake.
Hello. We say goodbye. He goes, hello, good morning, hello. I'm fine, how are you? The sad thing is that these big countries have separated the Kurdish people. And so if you live in Iran, you're forced to know Farsi as a second language. You're forced to abide by the laws and the rules of Iran. And if you're in Iraq, it's the opposite. You're forced to learn Arabic in schools and you have to abide by the laws of Iraq. But it's crazy that it's the same people. When you think about other countries and cultures, you have Vietnamese people living in Vietnam, Japanese people living in Japan, Brazilians living in Brazil. But the Kurds don't have that luxury. We've made it to a beautiful lake called Zarivar, right on the border of Iran and Iraq. Actually, just those mountains there is Iraq. You see a bunch of fish in here. Look, you can't come to this lake and not take the swan boat. Has to happen.
We get a more romantic small one.
Thank you. Cue the music. We're sailing to Iraq. Have you heard of Bamyan, Afghanistan?
Bamyan, yeah.
So in Bamyan, there's a beautiful lake and they have this exact thing. So the last time I was on a swan boat was in Bamyan.
I would love to go to Afghanistan.
Yeah, dude,
it's amazing.
Someday we're going to take a meeting to Afghanistan. So why do you think tourists don't come to this region?
I think we need to do more advertisement. We need to show the beauty of this region. You've seen that it's
culturally
totally safe. Culture is different. People are really, really nice. So it can be amazing for other travelers to come and visit this part of Iraq.
If you ever wonder what two grown men look like in a white swan pedaling, this is what it looks like.
Over the last 7 days, I've gained a deeper understanding of Iran and developed a real respect for its people, who face challenges that most of the world will never grasp. From the Qashqai nomads living peacefully off the land to the proud Kurdish communities in the West fighting for their identity, everyone I've met is living proof that Iran is safe and the media only cares about the negative. Listen, I'm not saying this country doesn't have its problems, but I want people to look past their preconceptions and see this ancient culture for what it really is. Safe, beautiful, and full of history you won't find anywhere else.